Hello, everybody. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Hey, how's everybody doing today?
Lopsided.
What do you mean lopsided?
I mean, it looks like it's like sort of sideways.
Don't make me question that right now.
Okay, well, anyway, hello everybody. How are you fine people today?
Hey. So yeah,
It's
it's been a while, hasn't it?
been almost a month since the great Bubbles crash out of March,
Yeah.
and we're back.
Yep.
We're down a few faves, but the show must go on.
Yep. And I don't really have much else to add besides that.
I have something to say.
Well, go ahead.
I actually want to run something by both you and chat. See,
Do tell.
I was thinking before. I was thinking that we would stream today until the motive and then stop. But if we do that, it's only like 33 videos. But if we do all the videos available, it's like 46. So which do you think we should go for?
I feel
Do you
like
think we should stop the motive, or do you think we should keep going and do all of it?
personally we should at least get to the motive and then decide how we feel about it then. You know, do we want to keep going or not?
You're putting off the decision. I see. You're a procrastinator. Way to procrastinate, Bubbles.
I'm not a procrastinator. I just don't
Yes, you are.
I just don't have spoons very often, which is why I stream like once or twice a month.
What if I whack you over the head with a spoon?
What if I kick you out of this call and stream myself?
You wouldn't do that. I add so much to this.
Truly you do. And much would be lost.
I made you, Bubbles. You owe me.
How dare you? I made all this myself. You're the one who's keeping me consistent. That's your claim to fame.
Hello, chat. I'm in a silly, goofy mood today, as you can see.
Yep, but we're watching TDP, so we'll be sure to change that. I kid.
I love how you've now associated this game with just depression.
We're not fighting, we're just having fun. And yeah, it's been a lot. Like, I say that positively. TDP has been...
Does Tomba get screen time this chapter? Good for her.
Oh boy.
There's one person in chat saying we should definitely go beyond the motive.
Yeah.
They're being very insistent about it.
Alright, well, let's not waste any more time. We've got a lot to cover.
Yep, let's just pull up the thingy.
Yep. Are you guys ready? I'm not, but we're doing it anyway.
Finger guns! Let's check in on all our friends and see how they've been holding up since recent events.
Yep. Hang on. Just a second. No, that's not it.
Okay.
I'll deal with that later.
Let me see. Pull up the thing for me.
No. It was chat. The chat box. Hang on. I'll move it. Oops.
What's your body? What are we doing today? With how many people are left now?
We only have 9 left. No, we lost 9. So we have 7 left.
I'm good at math.
All right.
Okay, now you still haven't pulled it up for me yet, Bubbles.
Oh, right, my bad.
I'm still staring at your icon. Whatever dinosaurs those are.
Don't stare, it's rude.
Well, then give me something else to stare at.
Well, here you go.
Still loading. Give it a second.
Yep.
Ah, it's Ken. Hello, Ken.
Yep.
What you up to today?
All right. So I hope we're all ready.
Let's get this show on the road.
Oh shoot!
And
Hang
by
on.
show, I mean killing game.
There's chat. I accidentally put it. I put the screen over chat. My bad.
Bad.
No wonder it looked weird.
Gosh, this stream has evolved so much since we started. We didn't used to have a chat box and an icon and music and all these things when we started with the prologue. My mic was shitty back then.
And it's only going up from here. I promise.
You could say that about a lot of things.
Yeah. But all right, let's dive into it. Oh, I do want to make sure the audio is working properly because I hate when we have that issue. So let me check really quick. Nope, it's not capturing on that end, but is it capturing on this end?
On my end, I heard a knocking sound.
Okay, yeah, it is. All right, are we good, chat? Can you guys hear it?
Did you hear a knocking sound just now?
Okay, you can hear it. All right, good. Then we can start properly.
Hear me? Awesome. Let's get in.
Yep, we're good.
Huh? What time is it? Coming. Sorry, I'm coming.
Knock. Who's there?
Sorry,
Wada.
I know it's early.
Wada?
Yeah, I need to talk to you.
Oh.
Sure,
What's up, buddy?
come in. How'd you know I was in here, though?
Karawaki told me.
He's still up?
Yeah, I don't know if he slept or not.
Right. What was it you wanted to talk about?
Can you tell me more about, what was it you called it that I have?
Selective mutism?
Right.
Of course.
Oh.
What is it you wanted to know?
Everything? I've never heard that term before. And I really like to understand what's happening to me.
Getting a proper diagnosis is so important. Like,
It's very important.
I can't overstate how important it is to know what's happening to you and how much it can give you, like, I don't know if it's like, I guess I'd call it like a sense of understanding. I wouldn't say sense of peace, but like, you understand what's going on and how you can deal with it, and you're not just crazy or something.
There's a great song from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend called A Diagnosis, where the main character sings about how excited she is to finally get her diagnosis.
Well, good.
Great show.
Yeah.
But we don't have any doctors here to give diagnoses. We just have Ken, so he'll have to do for now.
Yep.
Well, in basic terms, selective mutism is a childhood anxiety disorder in which children struggle to speak in specific social situations. Usually, children with selective mutism will be able to speak just fine a lot of the time, but, well...
No, not
you
those doctors reviewing on. They're not going to be helpful.
Yeah. They don't just violate the Hippocratic Oath, they leap over it.
Bubbles has gotten way madder at them lately.
Yeah. But I won't go into that.
Selective mutism will be able to speak just fine a lot of the time, but, well... you know that part. For you, it seems like it's probably triggered by stressful situations.
But why though?
It's just a stress response. It's anxiety.
But Anxiety is not physical, is it?
It manifests physically.
Can be.
Selective mutism is a result of anxiety so intense that it physically prevents the child from speaking.
But, I mean, I'm not a little kid, so why?
Well,
And everyone else is stressed too, right? It's not like it's only me, so why?
Darling, it's okay.
well, I think I might be overstepping a bit if I try to explain that.
No, please. I want to know.
Even if it involves what I read in your file?
Yeah.
Well, right. Children who experience abuse often struggle with stress and anxiety and may use selective mutism as a coping mechanism to avoid drawing attention to themselves. But by avoiding attention, victims of abuse might feel like they're preventing further abuse by remaining indisruptive. Your parents were violent, so as a kid, you probably did it to keep yourself safe. Since you never really got treated for it, I guess it kind of just followed you. I'm not a psychologist or anything, though.
That's interesting. I never actually knew that.
Yeah. It's interesting how there's a lot of stuff that you can sort of form as coping mechanisms for stuff that's been dealing with. I've been talking about that with my own therapist recently.
Yeah.
It's really interesting stuff.
Like, I believe compulsive lying is also tied to this sort of thing, where people will, even if there's no reason to, they'll just lie about things because it's like a defense mechanism that they had to develop in order to survive in certain situations. And so they feel compelled to continue lying for whatever reason.
So what you're saying is Kokichi needs therapy?
You could say that about a lot of people in these games, but yes,
Yeah, but he was the one that came to mind.
very true.
But, sorry, I don't understand.
What's confusing you?
I haven't seen my parents in years. If it's about my parents, why am I still... Why?
Because
Why
you're
is it still a
traumatized.
problem?
It's okay.
Well, those things don't really just go away. Did you ever talk to anyone about it? Like, professional help, I mean? Then, yeah, it makes sense that you'd still struggle with it.
You don't just outgrow anxiety and trauma. That's not
No,
a thing.
that stuff sticks with you.
Yeah.
And Wada, he's been through so much. Of course, both before the Killing Game and during the Killing Game, of course he's traumatized. You know, at points, this game kind of feels like it just really has it out for Wada specifically more
Yeah.
than anybody else.
No kidding. This poor kid.
How many friends has he lost now? Like 4?
4 or 5 at least.
How do I fix it?
I don't think it's that simple.
But I can't keep locking up like that. It just makes me feel like... It makes me feel completely helpless. And
Oh, darling.
not...
I'm sorry that I don't really have any help to offer you. I mean, I'm not really all that great at dealing with anxiety myself, but I've got a few books I can lend you, if you'd like. Usually for me, I find it helps a bit to just understand what's going on.
Thanks, Asagawa.
Right, I'll come by your room later today, okay? I'll help you out.
I'm
Oh.
sorry for coming by so early. I'm having a really hard time.
I understand. Let me know if there's anything else I can do.
Thank you.
Sure thing.
You're a good friend, Ken.
Can I just also bring up something really sad that came to mind?
What's that?
Do you think Ken is trying to actively help people because he feels like he didn't do enough to help Kazutoshi?
It's way too early in the stream for me to already be getting sad, Bubble.
I'm
We
sorry.
literally just started.
Yep.
My?
Oh, hey. These two.
These two. Hi, guys. Oh, she's gone.
Nagawa.
Oh, look at that.
And now Hiroki's here.
I was just coming to look for you. The hell are you doing in Mai's room? Is she up?
She's sleeping. What did you want?
We're heading up to the 4th floor. The grate's open.
What? We can't. The
Hey,
floor's
Bubble.
collapsing. That's...
Yeah?
Cat's been talking about staff side for the past, 10 minutes, so you should probably make your position on that clear.
I don't really know if I'm going to read it, but if I am, I don't know if it'll be on stream. But if I do end up reading it at some point, for the sake of continuity, I will let you all know. I don't feel like I could react to it on stream because it might actually violate TOS.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, let's see what these two are up to. It's kind of surprising that they've lasted this long.
Everyone's favorite frenemy relationship.
Yeah, I say that because they've tried. They've gotten into so many arguments and fights, and they're still both
They
here.
tried to kill each other once.
Yeah,
And
true.
Yet sometimes they have really nice moments together as well.
Yeah.
Floor. The grate's open.
What? We can't. The floor's collapsing. That's completely unsafe.
It's the last floor, right? Could be a way out. We can't just ignore it.
Someone could get hurt.
Well, if it's only you again, it shouldn't be a problem.
Wow.
Excuse me.
I'm messing with you. Sheesh, relax. Come on, we're heading up.
Nagawa.
Okay, there better
Seriously.
be something really, really fucking good up there if we have to go to all this effort in order to get up there. That top floor better be the best floor in the world.
Yeah, for real.
It's not
We're
safe.
risking
All right,
concussions to get there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going up, and you're welcome to do whatever you want. Later.
But I don't want you to get hurt either.
Later.
Nagawa.
Bye.
Bye.
Unbelievable.
Oh, you like him. You know you do.
I love both their voice actors so much. They do such good work.
Yeah. Like we've said it so many times, the VAs are fucking killing it every time. They understand the assignment.
I honestly still can't believe that for a lot of them, this was their first project.
Beginner's luck? I'm
No.
sorry. Was that mean? No. They're just really good.
Yeah. I call it beginner's skill.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 minute they're beating the crap out of each other and they're joking around like nothing happened.
What friends they are.
Yep.
Frenemies. I love them. Anyway, now we're off
What the
here.
hell?
Is it literally just a hallway?
There's only one door.
Are you serious?
Well, that's
we
creepy.
waited this long for the grand finale of one hallway?
What's the room, though?
Oh!
Do you think it's a greenhouse?
I mean, it has to be, right?
Only one way to find out.
Hey, guys?
What?
This is the greenhouse. That means we should be able to see the sky, right? So if we can't...
Then we know we're really underground.
I'm not ready
Yep.
to open the door.
Well, somebody's gotta move.
Right.
Here goes.
You're kidding me.
And there you have it. No light, no sky, no sun. Just a huge room full of dry dirt and dead plants and nothing.
But I don't...
Are you
And
serious?
there goes the last
Are you
shred of hope that
serious?
we're ever getting out of here. Every single thing in this building is here to die.
Bubbles!
Ugh.
Did we really climb up all this way, risk getting concussions just for a room of dead plants? What a ripoff!
Looks like it.
I should sue.
It's like that scene with Timmy's mom. Everything I touch dies.
We keep making that joke.
I know.
This is like the third time you've made it in this series.
It's only because it's so applicable.
So what do we have now? A dead garden. Thrilling.
This confuses me though. Like, you can make underground greenhouses that work perfectly well, but why is everything in here dead?
Maybe they just didn't care enough to make a proper one.
Yeah, probably. Oh, what a situation though.
Yeah, for
Going
real.
back
Must be so
downstairs.
demoralizing.
Nakamigawa, wait!
I don't understand.
Wada, come on. Let's just go.
I don't understand. Why even put this here? Why fill this whole room up with plants just to let them die?
That's what I was saying. Wada gets it.
Maybe they just didn't have gardeners maintaining this place?
I don't know.
Stupid. What's the point in having a whole room of dead flowers when that's the entire floor? We couldn't have anything cool. Come on. Could have at least given us like a game room or something.
They're all... What the hell's the point? Everything's dead.
We don't need to be in here. Come on.
But I don't get it. How is this... Why did they let one flower live and everything else die?
Oh, the lily!
Why
Yuri's
is the
lily? Yuri's a lily. Remember? He has a lily. You and I named it Yuri. And that's the one plant we have that's alive. What the hell is that noise? Bubbles, you set this up so we wouldn't hear the dog.
Stream can't hear the dog. I mean.
Well, you should have made that clear. Anyway, back to the main point.
Yeah,
we
sorry.
have one lily named Yuri that is still alive. Well, we named it Yuri.
Yeah. Yeah, and the symbolism with this is very concerning. I don't like what it's implying, but we'll continue on.
He's still alive. Why is the lily still alive when everything else is dead? I don't understand.
You know what I think,
Why?
Wada? I think the
What?
lily shouldn't blame itself for the deaths of all the other flowers. I think it wasn't Yuri's fault that happened.
Yeah, for real.
And I think the other flowers would have wanted Yuri to survive.
Yeah. Just because Lily
So
happened to
it
be
shouldn't-
in the right place to grow while everything else died, that doesn't mean it's Lily's fault.
Yeah. So the lily shouldn't blame itself and should instead focus on staying alive to honor all the other flowers who died.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
the sunflower and the rose and the wildflower and the lotus.
Mhm.
They all love the lily so much.
Yeah. You're stabbing chat in the heart right now.
I know.
Why it gets to live when everything else has to die?
Let's go. Oh, my! You're awake! Hey! Here to...
You were trying to cross the border, right? I'm sorry.
Every time, Bubbles. Every time you make that joke.
I'm like a sleeper agent when I hear that phrase.
Oh, my! You're awake! Hey! Here to get some exercise?
Not really feeling it today. I was just gonna hang out.
Okay, sure thing. How are you feeling? After yesterday, I mean.
Eh.
Just, eh? you don't want to talk about it or anything? You might
that's
feel a
us
bit
too.
better if you talk about it, you know?
Look, I don't want to talk about it, okay? Can we just move on?
But
Tamba, these people already think I'm a fucking joke. The last thing I need is to give anyone here,
No, they
especially
don't.
Nakamigawa, any more ammunition to come at me with. Just leave
Why?
it alone.
ugh, who cares what Nakamigawa thinks? Is this about what he said during the trial?
Yeah, it is. Because he's right, Tamba. I used to want to get out of here. What the hell have I been doing for the past week? Jack shit.
Well, what does he expect you to do? You can't walk through walls.
No, but I used to try harder. I used to fight. What the hell am I doing?
Then, I mean, if you're that upset about it, why'd you stop?
Because I'm fucking scared, Tamba.
My.
What?
When I tried to break the door down, when they took me to... Fuck.
My.
I can't stop thinking about it. I shouldn't be
Oh,
this
girl.
fucking afraid. I'm fine, so why the hell am I... God damn it. Fuck.
What did they do to
Okay.
you in there?
I'm so fucking sick of feeling helpless, Tamba. I'm a fighter. What the hell is wrong with me?
My.
No.
Well, let's go get some food, okay? I think that might help clear your head a bit.
Right.
Yikes.
It's okay to be scared. We're all scared. You don't
Yeah.
have to be tough all the time, Mai.
Yeah. Like, I don't mean to bring up old wounds or make anyone else sad, but remember how hard Suno was pushing herself to try and help everybody? And it got to the point
Yeah.
where she just wasn't doing okay.
Yeah.
It's,
We all need to take care of ourselves.
yeah. Like, I get it. I understand, like, wanting to be, like, tough in this situation and actually work to help everybody escape, but if you're scared, you can't just pretend you're not scared. If you're sad, you can't just pretend not to be sad. Like, the more you try to deny an emotion, like deny that you're in an emotional state for whatever reason, it's just going to feel more intense, not less.
Yeah.
It's not something that's easy to deal with at all, and I don't blame Mai for...
But she has her friends. She has Tamba and she has Yanagi, and they can help her. That's what friends are for.
Yeah. And, you know, the one upside to all this is when she got taken, at least they brought her back.
Yeah. How sad is it that that wasn't a guarantee?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, speaking of,
Try cutting it a bit deeper.
Jeez. My knees aren't what they used to be.
You're only 17.
Still.
In earnest, my lady, I wasn't trying to insult your flexibility. Your cut is still rather deep.
No. You're right. I can go deeper. Hey, Yanagi?
Yes?
I think we need to get better at taking care of ourselves without Hayashi.
I'm inclined to agree, actually.
I was talking with her earlier, and she's really not doing so well.
How do you mean?
I think they really hurt her. Wherever they took her, I mean, I think they really, really hurt her.
torture's no joke, dude.
No.
She doesn't want to talk about it, though. What is it we can actually do for her?
We can be more self-sufficient. We can stop making her defend us all the time.
But, I mean, it's not like we're doing it on purpose. I've volunteered to defend her more times than I can count. She doesn't want to accept the help. She wants to defend us.
I know she does, but she's just headstrong, Yanagi.
How much of this is because of what Nakamayo has said during the trial?
I mean, I doubt it
A
helped.
lot of
that
people
much.
seem to be taking issues with what he said, huh?
I took issues with what he said, if you remember.
You said "fuck you" to him.
Yeah, I don't say that often.
Do you still stand by that?
I was very angry, but to an extent, yes.
Huh.
Like, I get it. I understand why he said it, but there's no reason to kick people when they're down. And this is about as down as everyone's been so far. There's a point where becoming like trying to be practical and realistic with people is not necessarily what they need to hear in the moment. Like, if you tell someone that they need to do something vital to their continued existence, you shouldn't tell them you have to do this or you will die. That's not going to help
That's
them.
what he was saying. But
Yeah.
guys, we just have to vote for Hama and then we can all live.
Yeah.
Like, we know Hiroaki. That's not the fucking point.
Yeah. I've just never really been fond of characters who completely dismiss emotion in favor of pure rationality or logic, especially when they themselves are every bit as governed by emotion as other people, and they try to pretend otherwise. Like, I get
And
what he
yet-
was saying. I get what he was saying completely. It's just not what needed to be said in that moment.
And yet, you still do love Hiroaki.
That I do. He's a good character. I just get really upset. And I really like Yanagi too. He is like the amount that he respects Mai especially is he makes mistakes obviously, but his goal has always been to treat her as an equal, never as, the defender or someone he needs to protect. Like, his care for her in this situation especially is completely based on the fact that he sees her as an equal and he doesn't want her to feel like she needs to be everyone's defender. But he also respects her decision to be that person.
Watch out, guys. All of Bubbles' favorites died, so he's looking for new ones.
No, that's a bad thing. Don't.
I'm sorry, I had to. I'm being mean. My favorites are dead too, so we're all suffering.
Yeah.
I've had enough of him. It was one thing when he was constantly provoking me, but now I don't get him.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. He's every bit as emotional as everyone else, and he's lashing out because
he's very emotional.
Yeah.
He's like one of the most emotional people here. Sorry, I'm laughing at what Blast 89 just said.
No, he's got a point. You got a point there.
Worth a try.
Yeah.
Every time I think he's behaving a little better, he proves me wrong by acting awful.
I get what you mean. First he's trying to help, then he's insulting us, then he's doting on Wada like he's his new mom or something, then he's acting like Hama's death doesn't matter to him at all. I just can't keep up. What's his problem?
I wish I knew. He aggravates me to no end.
How does Ojima put up with it?
I suppose he has the benefit of being checked up most of the time.
I shouldn't laugh at that. I shouldn't laugh at that. I should not laugh at that.
Ooh.
But that's
it's okay, I'll laugh for you.
But that's a sick burn.
I'm sorry, we're being mean.
We're in pain too.
He doesn't have to hear any of it.
Wouldn't that be nice?
This is killing me.
I don't care. Stay there. No practicing until your head feels better.
My head feels fine. I'm just a little dizzy. There's nothing more to it than that.
Oh, I completely forgot he suffered a head injury.
Oh yeah, he's got a concussion. That's probably going to be important.
Yeah.
I've been taking painkillers as necessary. I'm perfectly alright.
Just because it doesn't hurt doesn't mean it's better. You need to be careful. You'll get second impact syndrome and die or something.
Correct.
Now you sound like my old coach.
Oh yeah?
Indeed. Hiroyama. He was my coach when I was much, much younger.
And you were concussed then too?
More than once, I'm afraid. Oh, but the worst of it was when I was 11. I was incredibly determined to land a quadruple axel.
Is that hard?
Extremely hard. In hindsight, probably impossible for me at that age. It was only just recently I landed in competition for the first time ever. I was stupid.
We're all stupid when we're 11.
Regardless, I was extremely determined to land a quad axel. And no matter how many times Shiroyama insisted I should forget about it and stop risking myself attempting it, I kept trying.
Is it that dangerous though?
It's excessively dangerous for a junior. There's an incredible amount of speed and force that goes into a jump that high. Falling out of a jump like that can seriously injure you. It's not like we wear helmets.
So you hit your head.
I did, unfortunately.
Oh.
I was being reckless, attempted another quad axel, and hit my head rather harshly on the ice. I was out of practice for a considerable amount of time. What I deserved for being so careless, quite frankly.
Jeez. I don't know what I'd do if I had to go that long without practicing. I'd probably lose it.
Believe me, it wasn't fun. I was incredibly restless at that age. I wanted nothing more than to get back on the ice, especially when I knew that all my competitors were moving on without me.
Ugh, that would drive me crazy.
It drove me crazy.
I'm sorry, the way he said that.
That would explain a lot.
For real.
Would still attend practices, I just couldn't get on the ice, so I'd just be watching my rink mates make these incredible strides, and I just have to sit there and fall behind. It was torture. I'd
He felt like
be
that
lying
back
if
then.
I said I didn't try to sneak onto the ice once or...
He felt like that back then. Imagine how he must feel now. He hasn't been on the ice in like a month.
Yeah.
Because he's been stuck in here and we don't have an ice rink. Could have put that in the 5th floor instead of a dead garden.
Twice, or 3 times, or 4 times?
Bet Shiroyama loved that.
He did not.
Can you stabilize my waist for a sec?
I mean...
Oh, relax. You literally just have to stand behind me and put your hands on my waist.
You're alright with that, or?
Duh. I wouldn't ask you to do it if I wasn't alright with it. Come on.
Right.
Alright. Thanks. I just wanted to see how high I could get that leg up.
Of course. Happy to assist.
Now go sit back down and rest.
Right.
For real though, we gotta figure out what we're doing about Hayashi.
What is it we can do? I'd rather not say, but she's somewhat stubborn. It's not like she'll accept our help either way.
Then maybe we have to be a little mean.
What?
If I just cut her off, she
No,
can't
don't
defend
do
me.
that. Don't do that.
Right?
Don't do that.
Tamba.
Don't do that.
Tamba.
That's
Ruiko
Don't do
Tamba.
that.
This is... This is a bad idea. Do not do this.
very bad idea.
That sounds like it'd do far more damage than good.
You think?
Thank you, Yanni.
I do.
Yes.
She needs support. Suddenly cutting her off with no explanation would do nothing but hurt her. She cares about you. She's already lost Tom and Watari. Don't do that to her.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you're right. Just... I don't know what to do.
We'll think of something. At the very least, we both need to take more responsibility for our own safety.
Right. We can do that.
I never meant to rely so heavily on her in the first place. When I first booked Amai, I was the one offering her protection.
What? Seriously?
I
Indeed.
remember that.
It feels like it was ages ago
I
now.
remember that.
How long
Because when he said that, we were like, no. We were like, no, she's gonna be doing the protecting.
Yep.
I remember. Those were the days.
Yeah. But in all seriousness, like, Yanagi, I know you mean well, but look at you. You are shorter and narrower than her. How are you going to protect her?
Also, you have a concussion and a hurt hand.
And you're a bottom.
No! Bubbles!
No, I
Why
never,
did you say something so controversial yet so brave?
because it's funny, and I'm never letting that go. Yanagi's a pillow prince. Oh, your mic is really, your mic can't
This is
endure
what you've
this.
done to me.
I laugh to deal with the pain, Sparkle. That's why. Oh man.
Has it been?
30 days.
For real? 30 days? You've been counting?
Indeed. 30 days.
Wow. And we've already lost how many people?
9.
That's crazy.
I know, isn't it?
But
Yeah.
we only have to make it through 5 trials, right? So, I mean,
Only 2 more
Soon?
people have to die. Whoopee!
Yay.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable willing someone to die like that.
I know. It sounds messed up. But like, at most, we only need to do 1 more trial.
Assuming
Quick,
we
who
both
do you like
make
the
it that
least?
far.
Right.
I'm going to go check in with Mai, if that's alright. I just want to make sure she's doing okay. I haven't really seen her much since this morning.
Yanagi, wait.
Hmm?
Don't go.
Huh?
Is something wrong?
No, I
You feel unsafe being in here alone?
yeah.
Then
Oh,
I'll gladly
Tamba.
stay to protect you, princess. I want nothing more than to bring you comfort and safety. My knight's oath dictates that much at the very least.
Thank you. I won't be much longer. I promise.
Take all the time you need. I'll stay for as long as you'd like.
You're such a
You're
good guy,
really good
Yanagi.
person, Yanagi.
Well, it's truly a courtesy that any man should offer you, though, isn't it? Safety? I say this sincerely. Take as long as you need. I won't leave.
Thank you.
He's a real one.
For real.
I'm so nervous every time we go to a new episode. I know we just started, but still. Ooh. No, yeah, I can see that with those two, for sure.
The blondes.
Yeah.
All right,
If
let's
you're
get this
walking
over
home.
with.
Remind me what this is about?
We need a list of what's available in the arsenal. We can't have another case like yesterday where someone dies and we don't even know what we have in the school that could have been used.
But wouldn't it be better just to completely block it off?
It'd be better to understand what we're dealing with.
Excuse me.
Rapid!
I have to ask that you please refrain from entering the arsenal.
What? We don't have to. It's open now. That means we can go in. We're not damaging shit.
I know. I'm not making this request as your headmaster. Please refrain from entering the arsenal.
What?
Is that like a warning or something? Is the rabbit concerned about us?
Monomoko, whose side are you on? Hopefully
I don't know.
ours.
She keeps flip-flopping. She was having a redemption arc for a bit, then she got tortured, then she went back to being mean, now she's kind of being nice again. I can barely keep up with this rabbit.
Yeah.
What the hell was that about?
Good question.
Really, I think we should stay out. We should just seal it up and be done with it.
No, I'm not leaving another hazard room completely unchecked. Not again. If the rabbit doesn't want us going in, too bad.
But, I mean, if you get punished again...
I'm not breaking any rules. You can come with me or you can leave. I don't care.
But you're putting me in a completely unfair situation here.
What the hell are you talking about?
If I leave, I'd be leaving you to get hurt. If I stay, I'm supporting you in something that could lead to you getting hurt.
Shigeki, I'm itemizing the arsenal. It's not like I'm gonna be sitting in here loading all the fucking guns. I'm not gonna get hurt. And either way, me getting hurt has nothing to do with you. Stop acting like I'm putting that responsibility on you.
But it does have to do with him.
It has to. It technically has to do with everyone here.
Because you're our friend.
Yeah.
So of course it'll affect us if you are hurt. That's what I wish these people would understand.
Yeah. And especially since, everyone's lives here are inextricably linked by the fact that they're all in a killing game. So if one person dies or gets hurt, it's going to be reflective on everyone else in some capacity.
No man is an island.
Exactly.
Perfect. Come on.
Especially not in a killing game.
Nope.
I'm going back downstairs.
Fine. Whatever. Bye.
I'm so concerned.
Wada. Hey.
Oh, hey.
Haven't seen you since this morning. Are you holding up okay?
I've been better, honestly. Where's Ojima? I don't usually see you sitting in here alone.
He's asleep.
Where?
His room. Hasegawa took mine.
Ah, right. I actually forgot. I actually have to get back. He's waiting for me in my room. I just came to grab a water real quick.
Okay.
Are you working on something?
Shirt for Tamba.
Huh. Okay.
He's still working on that?
Yeah.
You'd think he would have stopped given that he and Tamba really got into it in the trial.
Yeah, but what else can he do, really?
Yeah.
Later, Nagawa.
What you doing now?
What the hell?
Huh?
Oh,
what is
shit.
it?
Oh, shit.
What happened?
Okay,
What's going on?
What do I do? What do I do here?
15
days clean. 15 days clean. Don't be stupid. Don't.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh
his
no.
drugs?
Yep, I think
he found his drugs.
I think the withdrawal is kicking in severely. Now that he found them.
It sounds like he found his drugs.
Either he found them or he's getting withdrawal symptoms really badly.
Because last we heard of them, Okazaki stole them. But she's been dead for like a week, so I don't know why they're suddenly showing up now.
Stupid. Who the hell even? Where did? Who?
He found them. I was right.
Yep.
Nope. Not happening. I don't need it.
He does not need it.
You don't.
God damn it. Who even? Fuck.
You can do it, Hiroaki. You've been clean so long. We believe in you.
No, I don't need it.
Here, just throw them down the drain. Throw them in the toilet. Oh, Bubbles?
Yeah?
Bubbles.
What?
Chat's saying he didn't find them.
Oh.
Somebody left them for him.
Oh. Ugh.
Which, why the fuck would anyone do that? That's so mean.
Kind of.
I think that's the point. Ugh.
Okay, anyway, what are you up to, Wada? Are you going to find drugs too?
Cold in here.
I think he's in the greenhouse.
I don't know if you can hear me all the way up here, or if you're stuck downstairs.
Oh, he's doing the thing again.
Yeah.
I just feel like maybe this is a good place to talk to everyone. Watsuri and Hama died yesterday.
They sure did.
I hope you guys already know that, because I hope you're all
It's
together.
okay. They are.
But
they're all together now in the
they,
afterlife theater or something.
Yeah.
They died.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in a better place, for sure.
I kind of feel like everyone around me dies, you know? I don't really know how to phrase it. I just feel like
I
I don't
understand
know.
why you feel
Everyone
like that.
I talk to just. First, it was Isuno. Then it was Suno. Then it was Matsuri. Then Mama. Then I
Must really suck being Wada right now.
Yeah.
honestly, it sounds kind of stupid when I say it out loud, but like I feel like this entire garden is just mocking me. Everything was dead. The entire time it was all dead. I was never gonna find anything alive up here. Everything in here was doomed to die the second they locked building.
Wada.
It's like death follows me, you know? It's like everything around me will always just die.
No. No, it's not your fault.
I feel like I'm being haunted. Like no matter what I do, I can always just feel it. It's always waiting for me. Like if I let myself get too comfortable, everyone will just die again. It hurts to talk to you. To all of you. It hurts. It's like you're so close enough to hear me, and I can't reach. I can't keep anything alive. I can't keep one plant alive. It's dying. If death is gonna follow me, if death is gonna haunt me, then why can't I just die already? Why does everyone else have to be caught in this? Isuno. So many people loved her. And Suno, she added so much to the world. Watsuri was amazing. She had so much life in her. People loved her. And Hama, people needed him. So why? Nobody needs me. I don't contribute to anything. I just drag people down. I just take things away from the world. I just sit here. So why am I? Why, of all people to live, why am I? Death just follows me. It follows me. It takes everything I have. I belong in here, where everything is dead. I am. I'm death.
I need a second. Hang on.
Bubbles, are you okay?
I am just.
Survivor's guilt is a hell of a thing, ain't it?
Yeah, I actually have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll just talk with the chat while you're gone. Hey, chat. So what do you all think about that? He'll be okay. It's been hard. This game has been pretty hard on us. I don't know why. No other fangin has been this hard on us. I broke down, he broke down. None of the others made us do that. Wonder why that is. I wonder why that is. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. Hello.
Oh, it's almost done? That's cool. We'll definitely look at it when it comes out.
Yeah. All right. Let's continue.
Mai?
Oh my god, what the hell do you want?
Mai, just... Please. I want to talk.
Shigeki, you're seriously pissing me off today. Make it quick. What do you want?
I want you to explain to me why you're so mad at me. You've been short with me all day, and I don't understand why. I want to support you, and I want to help you in whatever it is you feel you need to do. But I can't if you won't talk to me.
Shigeki, can you just leave me alone?
Mai, please.
This has nothing to do with you.
Is it about Nakamigawa? Mai? He's an idiot. He has no idea what he's talking about.
He's right, though. I haven't been trying to escape. It used to be the only thing I thought about. Now I don't want to talk about it, okay?
Then can I just stay? I won't talk about it, just... I want to stay with you.
Whatever. I'm warning you, I'm not exactly the life of the fucking party right now.
That's all.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You still have the zip ties on your bedpost.
I never got around to cutting them off.
That's incredibly embarrassing.
You see what I mean?
Bringing up memories, huh?
Yep.
How? It's not like anyone else comes in here.
Regardless.
I'll get around to it. God, it feels like forever ago that we had to lock you in the fucking recording booth.
Huh? Indeed. It's only really been a couple of weeks in reality.
Is it bad that I wasn't totally against the idea of you beating the shit out of Nakamigawa?
What?
I'm just saying, it's not like you didn't deserve it.
Why?
Okay, hold on. You're not hearing me out. You're telling me that was the first and last time you've ever wanted to punch Hiroaki?
Well... A true prince would never lie to a lady. He's just a little outspoken, that's all. I'm above his childishness. I don't need to resort to violence.
Then you're a better man than me, Shigeki. I want to kick his ass so bad.
I'm sure.
A true man never resorts to violence. Good thing I'm not a man.
That would put him in his place.
It's weird though, right? Sometimes I feel like he's trying to be better. He's just constantly an asshole about it. What the hell was up with him during the trial?
You mean what he said during voting?
Yeah.
I've no idea. I'm tempted to go talk to him about it, but
He's very annoying to talk to.
Unfortunately.
This has become the Hiroaki shit-talking hour.
Yep.
Yeah?
If you wanted to keep trying to escape, I'm going to support you, but please, just be safe. I don't want you to be hurt again.
Fine, but you can't go around trying to pick locks and shit anymore. I can handle the punishment. You can't.
Then, at least let me be there when you're doing something risky. I want to be able to protect you.
I don't need protection.
I know you don't. It's for my own peace of mind.
What's your deal with me? Why are you always on me like that?
I suppose I could be a little overprotective at times. My night's oath, you understand?
Right.
Surely something you can empathize with as a fellow knight.
I still think I'd look so bitchin' in a suit of armor.
Well, I'm somewhat inclined to agree.
I'd look so fucking cool with a big...
My man. My man.
Truly based.
Yep.
sword.
Dude, well, I mean, right.
I'd be all chivalrous with it and shit. Get down on one knee, hand on my heart, and just be like, "My liege, I promise to do everything in my power to keep you safe. I swear it on my knight's oath." Shigeki!
It was a compelling narrative!
The look on your fucking face right now. Oh my god.
You painted a vivid picture!
Right, yeah, okay. You're
We
blushing
know
like
what you
crazy.
are, Yanagi.
I'm not.
You like me as a knight, don't you?
Well, I just think the role is particularly fitting. You're your protector and all, so
I'm grinning so
think
hard
it
right
works
now.
well.
Right,
Me too.
right, of course.
Truly!
Uh-huh.
My!
You're freaking out.
I'm not freaking out.
Relax.
But for the record, I mean it. I think you'd make an exceptional knight.
Then I guess you can lean full time into the whole prince thing, right? And I'll be the knight. Except then I'd have to act like you, and that'd be gross.
That wasn't polite.
That was
Remember how when we watched Disventure Camp, Lake wrote a story about the prince and the knight? She
Yeah.
actually wrote it about these two.
Oof.
I've decided.
Yep. I love these two. They're great.
Me too. I
And-
ship it so hard.
Kamigawa,
And now we're back to these two.
hey,
Also ship it.
have you got a second?
No, I'm crazy busy. I've got so much to do tonight.
Oh, sorry. I can go then.
Takeshi, seriously, I was being facetious. There's literally nothing to do in here ever. What's up?
I wanted to talk to you about something.
Sure, go nuts.
Something serious, though.
You have my attention?
You need to stop acting how you've been acting.
What?
Remember what we talked about before? How if you want to be someone you can like, you need to stop treating other people like shit?
I'm not!
Hold on. I don't want you to get defensive here, okay? I'm not accusing you of anything. I just want to talk.
I'm not.
Then, what happened during Ron's trial?
What? Nothing.
Everything you said to Mai? Everything you said during voting?
I only said that shit to Hayashi because she was pissing me off. During voting? Whatever. Who cares? Why are you asking me this?
I'm just
We
trying
care,
to understand.
Bubbles swore at you about it.
Again, Hayashi was just pissing me off. I hate the way that she's been constantly taking bullets for the Idiot Squad. She used to be... she was annoying, but she was cool. She was talking back to Sasaki, she was breaking rules. Now she's just a lapdog.
You used to be cool, man.
She's still cool. Don't be like that.
Yeah, for real.
It's annoying.
But why do you care?
Stop asking me this shit. It doesn't matter.
I'm asking you because I want you to actually think about it.
You seem to be getting very upset for something you claim to not care about.
Very defensive, too.
Yeah.
But that's just Hiroaki's way, isn't it? He'll
Yeah,
claim he doesn't care, and then he'll get all worked up about it, despite supposedly not caring.
Yep.
You don't even hang out with
He's
Mai.
the, you know what he is?
What?
He's the I don't care, I say, caringly, as I care deeply.
Yep.
Do you care?
Because...
I'm not going to tell anyone what you say.
Because I'm worried.
About what?
I'm worried what they did to her when they took her out of the school.
When she tried to break into the locked room?
Yeah. I mean, if they did something that could break Mai, of all people, that's... It had to be something bad. I'm worried about her.
Everyone else is worried about
I
her
understand
too, you know.
why.
Yeah.
You can talk to the rest of us. Your insight would probably be really helpful, honestly.
Takeshi, you're quite literally the only person in this entire building I can tolerate speaking to for longer than 2 minutes.
But why? You like Masanari, right? You like Shigeki.
Ew, no I don't. I mean, Wada's fine.
Yes, you do.
Ugh, no. Shigeki? No.
You... Okay, whatever.
Okay,
Back on track.
Susan.
My point is that you're part of the group. You should talk to people about how you're feeling. They want to know. What about the stuff you said during voting?
What stuff?
It was like you completely shifted gears. You got so cold. You were just telling us to just get it over with and kill him already.
I don't know. Does it matter?
It does matter. That really hurt people. That was the last thing Hama heard you say.
I don't know what you're expecting me to say. I felt how I felt. What do you want me to do about it?
I guess I'm just kind of struggling to wrap my head around it. I thought you liked Ron.
I did like him. I was pissed off, okay?
Why?
Because we shouldn't have even been executing him in the first place. It was stupid. Watori's entire plan was stupid. What the hell was she thinking? If she cared about him so much, then why the hell would she do that to him? And why should we have to be the ones to put him to death for it? He didn't even know what he did. He wouldn't have killed anyone. The only motive was the lights being off. We would have been fine. What the hell was the point? It was stupid. It was a stupid, pointless kill, and I was pissed off, and that's all there is.
Rocky.
I'm not just going to sit there and cry like the rest of you, because that's pointless and stupid too. I just wanted to get that shit over with so we could leave. The game's almost over. I just want to wrap it up. I'm ready to go home already.
What I'm hearing is you're grieving too.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
All right. I think I understand. Thank you. But, I mean, Nakamigawa, either way, you told me you wanted to be better. You told me you wanted to stop hurting people.
So?
So I don't understand why you won't.
Look, I don't care, okay?
I can tell you've been trying.
He has
I
been
think we
trying.
should talk to the others tomorrow. Together.
About what?
I think you should apologize.
What? No! That's embarrassing and stupid!
I think it would take a lot of weight off your shoulders.
I'll have you know that my shoulders are entirely weight-free.
Nakamigawa.
Takeshi,
Sure, buddy.
They hate me. They don't want to hear me apologize. Besides, I'm not even sorry.
I really don't think that's true.
Either way, they don't want to hear it.
I think you'd be surprised at how much they do want to hear it. We said this would be hard, remember? This is the first step. I'll be there.
Fine. God, whatever. Fine. Just... I'll do it at breakfast.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah, whatever. Now just let me get back to drafting.
Ah, actually, Nakamigawa. One more thing. Just... I'm really proud of you, okay? For trying, I mean.
Aww.
Right.
I'm gonna crash for a bit. Go to bed soon.
Right. I will. Yeah.
We believe in you. We
Yeah.
know you can be better.
That's the
And
thing.
apologizing is the first step.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, it seems like he's really convinced, not unsubstantially, that, everyone just hates him, and therefore they don't want to hear anything good from him. And I think in a lot of ways, he really feels that way about himself too. And he's just kind of assuming that, because he doesn't like a lot of himself and what he has to do. Because you remember, like, he said that he's gay, but he's also closeted because he doesn't feel like he'd be accepted otherwise. So
Yeah.
I think he's just dealing with a lot of anger, both at himself and at everything going on. And he's really been directing that at everyone. And he feels like he's just really made a lot of enemies. When really, I think everyone just doesn't want to fight anymore. Ideally, I don't
Yeah.
think they ever would if they weren't in this situation.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm sure they'd accept him if he worked to be better, which I know he wants to do.
Yeah.
He wants to be a better person, and he wants to be good to everybody, and I really think he can do it if he just tries hard enough.
Yeah. But old
Remember
hat,
Ari?
boy, do I ever.
Yep.
So,
No,
because it's like...
they're still real.
I don't know.
They're
Hey,
just using
kind of a
avatars.
You have nothing to be nervous about.
So like,
Not too
I'll
much.
be
Okay,
fine.
apologies,
Okay?
Ryan.
Oh boy.
avatar,
But there's still a ton to do.
they just don't
It's not
use
like I'm
their real
stuck out in the
face.
middle of nowhere. So.
They're still real girls.
Is it nice
and
there?
I mean,
Hey,
guys,
Oh
sometimes.
my god!
Guys?
Is Wada talking about VTubers?
Maybe.
It's funny because Bubbles has been obsessed with VTubers for like the longest time.
Listen, we're not going to get into that. Oh my god, he is?
Chat says yes!
Oh, that's amazing. Also, I had to turn my fan on because it's really hot in here. So, sorry if you guys can hear that.
When interests collide.
I'll keep this short because, I mean, whatever, but I wanted to say that I'm sorry for Hama's trial. I was just... I was pissed about having to vote for Hama, and I said some stuff, and I shouldn't have done that. I know it was wrong, and I know I can't take it back, and I'm sorry. And I want to get along with you guys, and I want to be a better person. So I'm really going to try. Sometimes I just get worked up and stupid, and I run my mouth when I shouldn't. I don't hate you, any of you. So if I'm saying something stupid and forgetting who I'm trying to be, then tell me, okay? And I'll stop. Because I want to be better than I've been. I promise I do.
Fuck it. Pretty good apology. I'll take it.
Yeah, for sure. We love you, Nagawa.
Alright, well, I never said that.
I'll admit, that was quite the display of maturity.
I guess I'll buy
Aw,
it.
they're
I'm
all
really proud of you.
accepting him.
Right?
All right, whatever. We don't need to get all sappy about it. God.
We're sappy. If you want to be in with the
Yeah, exactly.
group,
Hey,
you gotta
they all
take it.
forgive you.
Yeah.
And you know what
Really,
else?
What?
You know what else? If he was here, I think he'd forgive you too.
Yeah.
I'm really
He would say that apology was badass.
He would, wouldn't
proud
he?
of you.
Yep.
As long as you stop being a total
miss
fucking
him.
cock all the time, I'll be happy.
What a way with words Mai has.
I was not expecting her to call him that.
This stream hasn't been so bad.
Well spoken if not a bit crass.
Whatever. Everyone go back to eating. God, this is so dumb.
Cost?
Baby steps.
Anything to watch?
Whatever.
Well,
You did
wasn't
good,
it- I mean,
Hiroaki. You did good.
Right,
technically,
no, it's
you
nice.
can watch
though.
most
It's
of the
great.
streams for free.
What's Hamamatsu like for you?
Some of them are
nice.
membership streams,
It's
I
really
guess.
scenic.
But,
There's a flower
like,
garden there. Asagawa.
Oh yeah, Ken.
Hey, Ken. How you doing?
Please be careful.
The background's
Seriously. The floor's not stable here.
Oh, it's the burn
This
section.
is where Yanagi fell through.
Oh.
I know. I'm
would
being
explain.
careful. I promise. I'm only stepping where there's a beam.
You can tell?
I mean, once you see where one beam is, you can kind of just extrapolate the rest.
But why are we up here in the first place?
I need to get to the filing cabinets in the archive.
Why though?
Because it still doesn't make sense to me that this place would be a completely fake school built underground. That doesn't make any sense. Why go through the hassle? I don't get it.
Remember that they also had a computer that was like, it had something on it. It just needed a password, and then they wiped it. So
Yeah.
he's
Feel
right.
unfortunate.
This really doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, and seems Ken's on the case. He's got the brain cell today.
Yeah.
But besides, we might be able to find something useful. Something that could contribute towards escaping.
But all this stuff's fake, right? The school's not real. So none of this info can be real.
It's not all fake though. Our files were accurate.
How do you know?
Because I read them. I know mine was accurate, so it would only make sense that the rest of them are accurate too. I don't know anyone else's life, but from what I do know about everyone, the info lines up.
I guess that makes sense. Would they just give us info like that, though? It's one thing to give us stuff we already know, like our own files, but I feel like they wouldn't be so willing to just give up valuable information like that.
We don't even know who they are. We only know the rabbit, and the rabbit sounds like she's starting to crack. We might be able to find something.
Monomoko? You think?
Yeah.
Find anything yet?
Oh, observe
Nothing that's really standing out, but I might just take as much as I can carry.
Why'd you bring me along anyway?
Because if I fell through the floor and nobody was here, I could be stuck up here for days.
Oh, wow. Good point. Smart thinking, Hasagawa.
Thanks.
I'm glad they're bonding.
How'd you get so smart anyway?
Yeah.
Huh?
You do quiz shows, right? I could never do that.
Yes, you could. Anyone could.
No way. You know, like, everything. I don't know jack about Jack.
I only know things because I study. Anyone can study.
I guess so. But I feel like it takes a certain type of person to be able to study that hard without getting bored.
It helps if you're interested in what you're studying.
Ken, stop being me.
He's such a self-insert of you. We've been saying that this whole playthrough.
Stop being me. This is what I do.
They really just took you and put you in a Danganronpa game.
Should
It's
I-
amazing. I love it.
Should I sue for copyright infringement?
Quite possibly.
No,
Yep.
but seriously, like, this is what I do too. Why is
Stories I would tell people.
he like?
Stories.
Why is he so like me? I'm not complaining. I'm a little disturbed that he's so similar, and these people don't even know me.
They got your. Maybe they do. Maybe they've been spying on you this whole time and wrote Ken based on their observations of you.
Insidious.
Yeah, but you know about everything.
Because I'm interested in everything. I have weak subjects, though. It's not all perfect knowledge.
Like what?
I'm not that good with art history, particularly in the West. I'm not that good with sports either.
Ooh, maybe I can be your study buddy for sports. I love sports. I mean, I don't know if I can keep up with you, but I know a lot about sports. And it sounds like it might be fun.
Here's the
Right.
problem.
Yeah.
Here's the problem that I've been hesitant to bring up, but ever since that one episode, every time Tomba talks about sports and how she's into sports and stuff, I can't help but wonder how much of that is genuine.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's a good point.
Does she really like sports this much? Or is she just saying that
Maybe.
because her parents drilled that into her?
At this point, I don't even know if she can tell the difference.
Yep.
Got anything?
I'm not really sure, but my book bag is about as full as it can get. So I might have to come back up later. This should do for now. It's a lot to look through.
Now walk back over carefully.
Right.
When did you get so bold?
Gotta be.
You never would have come up here before.
I don't know. I was being more careful then, I guess. I don't really care anymore.
Easy!
What do you mean you don't
I'm
care
good.
anymore?
I think he means
You
he's
can't
not.
just say things.
I think he means he's not as anxious as he was.
Still, saying that kind of thing worries me.
Yeah.
Come on.
Phrasing it specifically like that. Like he's disregarding his own safety these days.
He's nice though. I mean, today was kind of my
Anyway,
first
back to
time
the
really
notes.
talking to him. He's kind of awkward and fidgety, but like, he's nice. I just want to know how he got so damn smart. Is it just a nerd
making
thing?
friends.
Excuse me, what did you just say?
He's nice. I just want to know how he
No, not you.
Hell
Not you.
yeah, making friends.
Not you, Tomba.
got so damn smart. Is it just a nerd thing?
How dare you?
Are you offended as a fellow nerd?
Little bit. Mostly because I believe anyone can learn if they take the time.
I mean, I
What a
kinda figured it
fun
was
time
just-
we're having.
The hell is this? What the fuck?
What is it?
Have you seen this?
Oh no? What is it?
Read it.
Oh,
Tomba.
shit, what's going on now?
I'm glad you found my note, but it kind of spells bad news for you. If you found this today, on day 31, that means I know your schedule well enough to know you'd be here. That wouldn't really matter if it wasn't for the fact that...
Fuck, Tomba, who did you piss off?
I have no idea! What the hell? If it wasn't for the fact that I'm planning to kill you in 4 days, do whatever you want to do about it. You can hide behind Hayashi. You can try to track me down. You can lock yourself in your room. It doesn't matter. In 4 days, you'll be dead.
What the fuck? Who would say that to her?
Oh God!
Breathe. We'll figure this out, okay?
What am I supposed to do?
I promise to protect you. Remember? You're gonna be fine.
You can't go sending these notes to her just because she said that thing about the nerds.
Hey, don't
You
put this.
monster!
Don't put this on me.
You monster!
Don't put this on me. That
No,
note
but
was
seriously, what the fuck?
that note was there before we got there. But like, yeah, what?
Somebody just. What the fuck is this? Who's sending these notes?
Yeah.
I can't. And you know what's? I can't imagine literally anybody sending a note like that.
Yeah, me neither.
I can't.
Me neither.
They're all so nice. None of them would do that. But so then, where did this come from? Maybe it's the staff. Maybe they just put it here. Maybe it's the motive.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
I'm gonna die!
You're not gonna die.
Calm down. Calm down.
I'm gonna
Please
die.
calm down.
I almost made it. I almost made it to the end. I'm gonna die.
Tamba, listen to
You're
me.
not gonna die.
You're not gonna die. I'll protect you, okay? We'll figure out who wrote this and we'll handle it. You're gonna be fine.
Somebody's just being a big meanie. It's not your fault.
I need to handle it myself.
Oh dear. Chat saying
What now?
it is not staff and it is not a motive. It was immediately debunked by staff. So no, this isn't the staff. This is someone who is in the game who sent this.
Holy fuck, for real?
Yeah.
Who would do this? I don't understand.
I need to handle it myself.
Oh my god.
I can't just relax.
Bubbles.
What?
You don't think this is connected to whoever thought it would be a fun idea to plant those drugs in Hiroaki's room, do you?
Ooh, that is not good.
Did somebody go full Nagito when we weren't looking?
And you constantly. I need to handle it myself.
Deep breaths,
Tamba,
deep
seriously,
breaths.
no. Let me help you. I want to help you figure this out.
This is the exact opposite of a time where you need to handle yourself.
Yeah, if you're in danger, you need all the help you can get, girl.
If I can't do this myself, I don't deserve to survive either way.
That's stupid. Don't say that.
Well, she's stupid, so.
Yeah, true.
Rui, this is a serious threat, okay? Please, I want to protect you.
Girl.
I need to do this on my own. I'm sorry.
The second you want me back, just tell me, okay? I want to protect you. If you get hurt, I'll never be able to forgive myself for that.
I will. I promise.
Okay, then... Okay.
Well, this is concerning.
Be careful out there,
This is
Tamba.
dumb.
What are we doing here again?
Detective Tamba.
Don't worry, guys. Detective Tamba's on the case. She'll figure this out.
I'm equally confused.
Tamba, this is...
Enough chit-chat. You've all been called here today under suspicion of a crime.
But I've got the best legal team in the continent.
He's not here. Ignore him. What are you even talking about?
What?
That's a... Okay, so Takeshi's a bit zoned out right now.
Yeah, he's on another planet. Moving on.
I'm talking about this.
Tamba, I'm glad you found my note, but it kind of spells bad news for you. If you found this today on day 31, that means I know your schedule well enough to know you... Seriously, what even is this?
It's a death threat. One of you wrote me a death threat.
What?
None of us would write this. It was probably the rabbit.
The rabbit doesn't interfere with the game. Someone here wrote it.
Damn right.
But what does it even say?
Here.
What?
Let me see.
It's a death threat. And someone here wrote it. I want to know who.
Wasn't me.
I can assure you, I would never write something like this.
Yeah, me neither.
Can I take a look?
Here.
So
Okay,
fess up.
then nobody
Who
did.
was
Then
it?
nobody did it. I
Yeah.
guess nobody did it. I
That's
guess it was the wind.
Weird. It's typed.
Why is that weird?
Because our printer got destroyed in the fire.
I don't care about the printer. Just tell me who wrote it.
Well, I mean, I don't actually know.
If anyone here can figure it out, it's you.
It's typed. There's no handwriting to analyze.
Yeah, but Ken's raising a good point too. If the printer
Yeah.
got destroyed, how did they produce a typed note?
Yeah, good question.
You're crazy smart. I need you to help me. Okay?
What? But, I mean, it's not like I can...
Are you seriously this incompetent? Hayashi leaves your side for 2 seconds and you're clinging to Hasegawa?
Wow, shocker. Back to regular Hiroaki.
What? Sorry.
Aw.
Whatever.
I'm not clinging him for help. Asking people for help isn't clinging. It's not being dependent, it's being human. Unlike you, the rest of us have spent the last month getting to know each other. We're friends. We can actually rely on each other. Not like you'd know anything about that.
Tamba.
I'm not arguing with you.
Then just shut up. You only ever say anything if you're bragging about yourself or bashing other people. You realize someone's trying to kill me, right? Can you at least pretend to take this seriously?
Huh?
Let's get back to
Good morning,
solving,
sunshine.
okay?
Tom,
Yeah.
knock it off.
You're probably the one who wrote it anyway. You did that whole fake apology crap this morning so that I wouldn't suspect you, and then you—
I didn't write your stupid fucking note, okay? Get out of my face!
Nakamigawa.
I'm just not supposed to defend myself? She's saying I threatened to kill her, and I'm just supposed to take it? I mean, I didn't do anything!
Then just say that. Don't feed into it.
Tamba, leave him alone. This is stupid.
It couldn't have been anyone else.
Says who? That doesn't even make any sense!
We're making giant leaps in logic here.
Yeah, for real.
Anyone could have written it! You don't even have the fucking handwriting to go off of! It's typed! You have literally no reason to think I wrote it!
Nobody else would do something like that.
But I would!
Yeah, you would.
I
mean,
hold on. What is this even about?
Read
I mean,
this.
to be fair, I can understand the thought process here. She did. Somebody threatened to kill her, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and everyone here is her friends except Hiroaki. Obviously, she doesn't want to believe that one of her friends, who she cares about, could have betrayed her like this. So, time to point fingers at Hiroaki.
And unfortunately, it's never the guy who is the most obvious or the guy who you aren't friends with.
Yeah, especially since he's been getting hit with suspicious things as well.
Yep.
Not that she knows that, but
He
this is
would
gonna be
never
fun.
write something like this.
Exactly! This is stupid!
Then who was it?
I mean, someone who knows your schedule by the looks of it.
Then Hayashi?
Excuse me?
I mean, not Hayashi?
I didn't write it. Dumb idea.
She probably wrote it herself for attention.
Why would I do something like that?
Enough arguing. We need to.
Because that's absolutely your MO.
Oh,
You
good grief. Now
bitch
he's
and
on
whine
this.
until someone swoops in to save you. I bet you knew that Hayashi wasn't going to want to protect you anymore after the trial. So you just wrote up this stupid shit to make someone else run to your side to save you.
Nakamigawa.
Hayashi does want to help me. I'm the one choosing to do this on my own.
Well, you're doing a damn good job of it, aren't you? You're fumbling around like an idiot accusing me over nothing.
Guys,
Look, we can
guys. Okazaki wrote it, okay? Can we move on now?
Okazaki's dead.
I need somebody to blame here.
Settle this real easy. Someone admit to writing this and we can all leave.
I mean, we could all leave now if we wanted to. You can't really make anyone stay.
I can try.
Wait, I wanna leave.
Nobody's leaving until—
I wanna leave. I didn't write it.
You can leave when someone steps forward.
Princess Tamba, as much as I'd like to support you in your investigation, I must humbly request that you let him leave the auditorium. I highly doubt you have anything
let's
to
not
worry
trigger
about in
Rana,
regards
please.
Yeah, please.
to his behavior.
Fine. Just go. Leave.
Thank you.
Great going. You freaked out Wada with your freak behavior. Freak.
Just shut up.
This is getting old.
Tamba, enough. Nobody wrote it. It's probably just part of a motive or something. Let it go. Nobody's going to come forward.
Jesus Christ.
This isn't over. I'm going to figure this out. One of you wrote this.
Detective Tamba's on the case, people.
So sorry about her.
Why would someone write something like this?
Beats me. But I'm kind of more curious about how they typed it. Do we have another printer?
No clue.
I'm going to go check out the AV room.
Right.
I'm heading out too. Shige, come on.
Right.
Oh, that's cute. She has a nickname for him now.
You
Yeah.
can't seriously be mad at me.
I'm not. I'm frustrated. With Ruiko, I mean. Not you. Come on.
Right.
Well, this has become a whole mess, hasn't it?
Also, here's a thought. Like, okay, let's consider who could have typed this. Like, it could have been anybody, but why would they type this?
To disguise their handwriting?
Yeah. Okay, I'm not.
Okay, so
I'm not going to. I'm not. Yes.
Do you want me to talk first, or do you want to talk first?
Well, I was going to present a theory I had.
Then I should probably talk first.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I know some people who it can't be. Obviously, it's not Hiroaki or Tamba, because they've both been hit with whatever weird thing is going on. So it's not them.
Mm-hmm.
Kuchino wouldn't do this to Hiroaki. He's off the list. Mai wouldn't do this to Tamba. She's off the list too. So that leaves Wada, Ken, and Yanagi.
Yeah, and here's like one potential reason why it could be typed. Out of all the three that you mentioned there, how many of them have functioning dominant hands?
Well, was the hand that Yanagi injured his dominant one?
I think he said it.
Remember.
I think he said it was, and it hasn't come back. Like he can't use it. So if, like, hypothetically, I'm not saying it was him, but hypothetically, he could have typed it with his left hand, slowly but surely. Like, that's the only reason I could think that it could be typed, other than to disguise whose handwriting it is, because I think that could be really easy to figure out.
But wouldn't do that to a girl.
Yeah, that's the big question I had. Oh, his left hand is his dominant hand. Okay. Yeah, so he could have written it still. All right, I was just thinking out loud.
I would suspect Ken, since he's not as close with the two affected as everyone else is, except he was the one who pointed out the whole typed thing. Don't think he'd do that if it was him.
Yeah, I don't see a reason why anyone here would do it, honestly.
Yeah, that's what's bothering me. Someone's just decided to fuck with two people for no real reason. And I don't know why, because it doesn't seem to fit with the personalities of anyone we know here.
Yeah, it's just a mess.
Maybe
I don't know. She's just stressed about the note. Don't blame yourself. Unless you did write it, I mean.
Oh my god, for the last time, I didn't. I've never seen that note before in my life. Besides, since when do I follow Tamba around? I wouldn't know her schedule either way.
Come on.
Either way, I shouldn't have to put up with her garbage. I didn't do anything. I'm not just gonna let her accuse me.
Either way, I'm grateful that you decided against absolutely rocking her shit.
I'm not gonna hit a girl.
Good call.
Why is this so disorganized?
What are you looking for?
Blueprints.
What?
A map, the school layout, blueprints, something. If I can find blueprints, I can find an exit. Don't you think it's weird that the school has no front door?
I mean, not really. It's not a real school. We're underground.
No windows, no front door. It was definitely built to be underground, but... there has to be an exit. This doesn't make sense. We had to have gotten in somehow.
Anything we can do to help out?
No, just... Sorry. I'm just getting frustrated. I'm not finding anything I thought I'd be able to find.
Might be one of the files you didn't grab.
What are you finding?
Useless shit. None of this is real. It's just made-up stuff about a made-up school. Clubs and stuff. None of it's authentic.
Why even bother making a bunch of fake paperwork?
I don't know. I don't understand any of this.
Ken is slowly
Maybe
realizing that being the smart one is actually really hard work.
Sure is.
Give it a rest for now? Not like we don't have time to kill anyway.
Don't phrase it like that.
Oh, oof. My bad.
I'm gonna go study.
Later, Hasagawa. Take care of yourself.
Right.
Didn't you assure Tomba that you weren't going to help her?
Well, yeah, maybe, but I also don't want her to get murdered. I'll leave things in her hands, but that doesn't mean I can't run a little investigation of my own on the side.
Right, but why the computer lab? This feels incredibly unsafe. Has anyone even been in here since...
I was in here yesterday, to move Watari to the morgue.
Right.
So I know the floor can hold me. Plus, it can hold me while I'm carrying Watari. We're fine.
It can also hold the weight of the entire floor above it, which is a good sign, I suppose. What are we doing here, though?
Asagawa said it was weird that the note was typed, right? Because the printer got destroyed in the fire. We just need to see if we can get the printer to work. If it still works, then that solves the mystery.
Where can we even print from?
There's plenty of other PCs in the school, but honestly, I doubt we'll even get that far. I don't think this thing is gonna turn on.
Try it.
Yeah, no, nothing. Big surprise. It definitely doesn't print.
Then I can't help but agree with...
So either there's a second hidden printer that nobody knows about, or maybe someone is just so good at handwriting that they can make their handwriting look like typed print.
Which is very impressive. And disturbing.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Man, imagine if there's no murder and this is what we have our last trial about.
Yeah.
Oh, that's extremely strange.
He said he checked the AV room already, right?
Right.
Then... Huh. No idea.
Perhaps we should check it again? Just to be certain?
Can't hurt. I don't know where else we would look. Come on.
Right.
Nakamiko!
I'm literally just
Oh
eating.
boy.
Leave me alone.
Listen to me. I'm not playing around. I don't know if this is about the stairs or about something else or what, but you need to cut it out.
I didn't write your stupid note. How many times do I have to tell you that? Why are you so insistent on pitting this on me?
Because you're lying.
But why do you even think that?
Because I can read you from a mile away. You give us this heartfelt fake apology in the morning, all sorry and sweet and timid and whatever, and then you drop this in the afternoon. Of course nobody's gonna be looking at you. Now when you're so sorry. Now when you're so innocent.
It wasn't fake. God, I didn't do shit.
You may have everybody else fooled already, but I remember. I know what kind of person you really are.
Oh yeah? And what kind of person might that be?
The kind of person who would slash Yanagi's back open just to avoid punishment. The kind of person who made fun of Sasaki for the awful shit that happened to her with her teacher. The kind of person who destroyed Haruda's room to dig for drugs. The kind of person who drives every other person away because you can't go 5 seconds without running your mouth and saying the most awful shit you can possibly think of just to get a rise out of people who've done nothing to you. That's what kind of person you really are. Apologize all you want.
Oh, shit.
I don't care if you get on your knees in bed. That's the kind of person you are. And that's the kind of person you'll always be. Vindictive and cruel and awful. Doing whatever you need to do for attention.
I didn't write the note. I'm going back to my room. Don't fucking bother me with this again.
Yikes.
Well then.
I mean,
What do you think
I
of
can
that,
help
Bubbles?
you look around.
As I said, yikes. That's all I got for you.
This investigation is going so far off the rails that I think it might be close to going over a cliff.
Going over a cliff onto a different set of rails entirely.
Yep.
I mean, I can help you look around, but I'm pretty sure there's no printer in here.
For sure. Damn. We're trying to figure out where Tomba's note came from.
Still worth checking. I might have just missed it. I haven't really been up here in a while, though. I've been kind of preoccupied.
This room certainly brings back memories.
Memories of when you went to AV room, Joe?
Precisely.
Deserved.
Admittedly.
You really ransacked this place, huh?
Yeah, definitely. There was a lot of stuff in here that Huh?
What's up?
What have we found
plugged
now?
in one of the cameras.
What?
Someone plugged it in, like, to charge. I didn't even know anyone was using these.
Oh.
How long has this been here?
I swear to God, if it's something else from
What?
the mystery person.
These... Pseudo must have... She was taking pictures?
Ah.
Oh, Suno!
Sorry. Just look around a bit. I'm gonna scroll through these for a minute.
Take all the time you need.
I'm not seeing a printer anywhere, but I wonder if we might have one in the staff room. It seems like an appropriate place for one, no?
Oh shit, I didn't even think about checking the staff room. That's not such a bad idea. Should we head up there?
Might be wise.
Alright, come on.
I'll join you in just a minute.
Yeah, go ahead. See you in a bit.
But,
Masanari,
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, sorry?
are you feeling alright?
Yeah, yeah, I'm okay.
What did you find?
Some of Suno's old pictures. I guess the camera's been plugged in a little while longer than I thought.
I see.
I remember one of these. She took it when we first found the cameras. I look a lot different now.
Surprisingly different for only a couple weeks.
My face looks weird.
You're thinner.
I am. Yeah. I feel like I've completely let her down.
That's not true. Suno loved you.
She wanted me to get better.
And you're trying.
oh no.
I'd imagine you probably don't want to come to the staff room with us.
I'd rather not. I'll keep looking around for the printer in here, though, for a bit.
Thank you. That's a very large help.
Right. Good luck.
And to you as well.
I miss Suno!
Oh,
Me too.
Kamigawa. Hey. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I didn't write the fucking note, Takeshi. I'm serious. I swear. I have no idea where it came from.
I know. I believe you.
Good! I'm glad somebody does, because Tomba sure doesn't. Oh, she's completely up my ass about it!
Did something else happen after we left the auditorium?
I went to go eat. I didn't do anything to provoke her. And then she came in, started cussing me out, and saying all this shit about me, and... Why am I even trying?
What do you mean?
She's right. It's pointless. Nobody's going to forgive me. They shouldn't forgive me.
It's not about whether or not people are going to forgive you, though. Don't think of it like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying because you want to be better in the future. You can't do anything about the past. You can only change how you act from here on out.
I just want Tomba to leave me alone. I am so done with her shit.
She's just stressed over the note. Give her some time.
Yeah.
Do you think it was serious, though? Do you
I
think
know
they're
that,
gonna kill?
I know that Tomba's been a bit much lately, but you have to consider it from her perspective.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you got a note saying that someone was going to kill you in a few days, you wouldn't be all cool and chill about it either.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, like, it's so important to try and change as a person because you want to change. Like, a lot of people have this idea that people who do bad things shouldn't be given the chance to change, which is stupid and harmful. Like, what people are thinking of is that if someone changes, you should be obligated to forgive them, and that's not true either. You're not obligated to
Not at all.
You're not obligated to forgive anyone who has hurt you for any reason. Any real, like, harm that they've caused you should not be, you know, just automatically forgiven because they want to be a better person. But the fact that they acknowledge that they hurt you and that they want to change and be better is very good and very important, and we should encourage that.
He should.
Yeah.
And I know he's trying. I know. He I'm just worried that this whole thing will just push him right back to square one.
I think that's why they gave him the drugs specifically.
Oh God! Please tell me. Just throw those down the toilet, please.
Yeah.
I'm so scared that he's going to get pushed too far and take him.
Yeah.
Her?
I don't really want to think about that.
Yeah, well, whoever wrote it, I can't think of a better person to write it for.
Nakamigawa!
I'm kidding. Sort of. Maybe.
Enough!
Whatever.
Yeah, like, speaking from experience, I have been Takeshi in some of my friendships. Specifically in this situation where I have to encourage someone who wants to change but doesn't feel like they can, or who feels like they're just too far gone, which is not a thing, by the way.
Nobody's too far gone.
Yeah.
Not as long as you're alive.
Yeah. If you have the capacity to want to change as a person, that means that you're not. Like, I understand feeling that way about yourself, like that there's just nothing good about you, and that nothing you do will ever fix what you've done. And that may be true to a certain extent, but it should not preclude you from still trying to be better as a person. It should not completely invalidate every good thing you do from this moment forward, where you decide to change as a person. It should not be the only thing that completely defines you for the rest of your life, especially not from you yourself. Like, the only one who can actually get you to change is you. You have to want it. And I do think he does want that.
Even if Tamba never forgives Hiroaki, even if she hates him forever, that doesn't mean he can't be better.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't mean he can't be a better person.
The goal should not be forgiveness. The goal should be the desire to change.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is why it takes us a while to react to TDP at times, because a lot of this really hits close to home.
Oh boy, we're moments before disaster.
Oh, we are. Yeah, that's the sad thing. Like anyone can be redeemed, but you have to want it, and not everyone wants it. Sometimes what they really need is a slap to the face to get them to understand that they should want it.
Yeah.
But, if any of you out there are ever feeling like you can't change, or that you're not worthy of changing, that's not true. Don't say that about yourself. If you want to change, that already makes you better than those who don't.
Life advice with Bubbles.
Yep. This is what I think about when we watch these games. I'm not really the type to contemplate who's next to die. I like hearing these character conversations.
And Tetro Pink has sure been good at those, hasn't it?
For sure.
Hey, Wada.
Hey, sorry that I haven't been by in a while. I've been kind of distracted, I guess. I found your camera the other day, Suno.
Oh.
I didn't realize you've been taking more pictures. I only remember the one. If you are here, I hope you still recognize me. I was looking at the picture you took of me in the AV room. My hair was a lot longer then. My clothes were a lot different. My face was a lot fuller. It was weird to think it's only been a few weeks. I have to talk to you about something. Even though I know it could make you feel bad, and even though I know it's gonna make me feel bad. Yanaki made this whole schedule for me where, he made this whole plan for when I was gonna eat and how much I was gonna eat and stuff like that. And it was supposed to make sure I was actually eating something, and I told him I was going to do it, but he kind of forgot about it after Watari died. So...
Oh no!
I've just been ignoring it.
Wada.
No! It's getting worse!
I'm getting worse. And I feel horrible for it. Because you wanted me to get better so badly.
No, he's going to starve!
If you saw me now and you saw how thin I was,
And nobody even notices because they're all too caught up in the current drama.
Mm-hmm.
I just hate
Wada!
I hate food. I hate eating. I hate everything to do with it. Every time I'm hungry, every time I want to eat anything, it becomes this whole big ordeal in my head where I have to think about whether or not it's worth it. Where I have to think about whether or not I'm hungry enough. Where I think how it's gonna affect my body. It all just becomes such a hassle.
You shouldn't be this.
I hate it. I hate myself. I hate that I can't do the most basic thing people do. Both of you. You'd be so disappointed in me. I've done nothing but sit here and rot away. I just keep watching the number go down. It's numbing. I see it go down, and I think about how fucked up it is that I can't even eat. That I want to eat because I want people to be proud of me. And I want to be proud of myself. But then I see how low it's gonna get. It's some sort of weird, twisted way that makes me proud too, because it feels like I'm in control of myself. I feel like I should be proud of myself for finding something so intuitive. I feel like I'm finally in charge of my body. I feel like no matter how hungry my body gets, I'm winning because I can resist. Isn't that messed up? I'm gonna die in here.
I need a second.
Yeah.
Please.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting worse, Bubbles. I don't want him to starve.
I don't think any of us do. Not after
It would
all
be
that.
so horrible. Thinking about all those things you said again. I don't want that to happen to him. I don't.
Yeah. I don't want to think about what that would mean for the game. Because
Fuck the game at this
yeah,
point.
yeah, that's awful. Like, good lord,
Someone needs to find out. This
please.
poor boy. He hasn't had a break all game. He hasn't.
Starving yourself is not a form of control. Don't do that to yourself.
Please don't. It doesn't help anything.
Oh. Okay, please tell
Hey,
me
girls.
this is at least something funny.
That would be
Alright.
nice.
Here's the plan.
This is so dumb.
Suspect number 1 is Hiroaki.
I seriously don't think he did it.
It has to be him. There's no way it's anyone else.
Completely baseless assumption.
Well, you'll like my plan either way. Here's the gist. I'm gonna do some stealth work.
There's no way I'm gonna like this.
I'm gonna follow Hiroaki around. Watch him. Find out what he does in his spare time. Find out if he's doing anything suspicious. If he is, I'll find out. If he's not, I can exonerate him. Problem solved.
He's going to hate that.
He won't even notice it. Besides, if you're really that against me following Hiroaki around, think of it this way. If he really is innocent, I'll figure that out.
Tamba, here's the biggest flaw with your plan right now. You're yellow. Your hair is yellow. Your outfit is yellow. You do not blend in anywhere.
Her color isn't even yellow. Her color is maroon.
Yeah, but look. Like, much of her color scheme is just very bright tones. She's not gonna blend in anywhere. How could you stealth him?
It's true. He's gonna see some blonde hair and he's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the brightest thing about Tamba is her color scheme.
She's not Solid Snake, is what we're saying.
Yep. Oh. Sorry about that.
Around, which is exactly what you want.
This is so stupid.
Doesn't matter. That's the plan.
He's gonna kill you at this rate. He probably wishes he wrote that note.
Well, he's not gonna kill me either way. 'Cause I'm ready.
You're making way too many enemies. You were doing so well.
You don't win the war by sitting there and twiddling your thumbs, Mai. You win by fighting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we do have an expert in the chat. Thank you, Ninja Girl.
Right.
I think Mai would make a better ninja, honestly.
Yeah.
She has more of a color scheme for it.
Yeah, although her hair is red. Did you know that ninjas didn't
True.
actually wear dark clothes, though? They dressed like civilians.
I suppose that makes sense. Better to blend in that way.
Yep. If you were just a farmer, nobody would know that you're actually here to assassinate someone.
Yep.
Okay?
Bye. She's dead in the water.
Good luck with your plan. She's finished.
What's up?
Nothing.
Checking out your roots?
Well, I mean...
They're getting pretty bad.
Admittedly.
I didn't even realize your hair was dyed until they started coming in.
I just find blonde looks a little more elegant on me than black.
It'd be weird seeing you with black hair.
I'm not sure there's much I can really do about it in here, though.
She even might have had something in her room. She had a lot.
Tomba's idea of a disguise is the funny glasses from Persona 4.
Oh, it's true. She would, though. Nobody knows. Nobody knows it's me. And it's just the Groucho glasses.
I love it. Anyway, back to Yanagi's roots.
Might even be able to check the storage room.
I'm rather certain we do actually have the materials in the storage room, but...
But?
I have no idea how to actually bleach it.
What? Then how did you do it before?
My sister usually does it for me.
Oh,
that's adorable.
Cute.
My!
Sorry. That's adorable, though.
It's just easier for them to do it than for me to do it myself. It makes more sense. I can't see the back of my own head.
You want me to take a crack at it?
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing, but it can't be that hard, right? Walk me through it.
I suppose I could. Are you sure, though? It feels impolite to ask that of you.
Seriously, I don't care. It's not like I've got anything better to do while Tomba's off playing Sherlock.
What is she even doing?
Probably trying to determine if it was a boomerang that left the note.
No, she totally would.
Yep. I'll never forget that episode. Ever.
For some context, guys, Bubbles and I watched a video of talking about Sherlock, and they talked about a specific episode where Sherlock figures out that it was a boomerang that did the murder.
Apropos of nothing, by the way.
Imagine if that happened in an actual Danganronpa trial and then they had to execute a boomerang.
They just throw it in a furnace.
Being an idiot? I don't know. She's got me paranoid, though. I really should be out there watching her right now.
If you need to go, I won't be upset.
I'm trying to stay hands-off. That's what she wants.
Right.
Alright, go grab some bleach from the storage room. I'll see what I can do.
Ah, right.
Mine's on her hairdresser arc, it seems.
Someone else with more experience in hair care may need to correct me. But I don't think that you bleach your hair with actual bleach.
Probably not.
That doesn't sound safe.
Oops.
Yeah. Also, this is just a funny thing to me. I love how you can have so many colors of hair in like anime situations, like red, blue, green, purple. But if someone has blonde hair, that means that they're either foreign, half Japanese, or a delinquent. Like those
that's odd.
Those are the three main groups in anime that you see with blonde hair.
Huh.
Yeah. Like I know I get being blonde is very like rare in Japan. Practically non-existent. But in a world with multicolored rainbow hair, it's just really funny.
That's not really how it is in Danganronpa, though. There's been plenty of blonde people who aren't either of those things.
That's true. Maybe they color their hair.
Anyway.
I don't know.
Anyway. Here's these boys.
Ojima?
Probably spaced
Takeshi.
out again. Don't worry about it.
It happens.
Ow. What? Ow! Ojima!
What? Huh?
Ow.
Huh?
What happened?
You... Ow, jeez. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
What? Wait, hold on. What?
You just grabbed my arm a bit tight. It's fine.
What?
I'm okay. Don't worry about it.
I hurt you?
Really?
Oh
I'm
no,
okay.
now he's gonna have a crisis.
Oh, jeez. This is rapidly...
It's okay, you just...
this is rapidly turning into the thing.
It's okay, you just grabbed his arm a bit too hard. It happens to the best of us. Please don't worry about it.
I'm sorry. Really.
Oh, no.
I have to go.
Oh, no.
Ojima?
Okay.
Ah, jeez. Seriously? I'm kind
Oh, hey!
Hey, interview time!
Hey, we have...
Interview time, yay!
We haven't had one of these in a while.
Yeah, and it's Tamba. That's cool. It's Tamba time.
I'll never forget when we were supposed to have one for Takeshi, and then Hama showed up, and Monomoke was like, "You are not Ojima Takeshi."
I remember that. That was funny.
Yep.
of super busy right now. I'm
you know
planning
what's
a
really cute,
stakeout.
Bubbles? You
What?
know what's really cute?
What?
Tamba, she doesn't have the biggest fan base But the fan base she does have, they're really passionate and they really like her, and they say Tamba time, Tamba time, it's Tamba time. It's the most adorable thing. I love
Aw, I love that too.
it. So
Sha-
now it's Tamba time.
Shout out to Tamba fans out there. Hello.
Yeah.
I hope you're all having a good day. Well, as good a day as you can have when you're watching TDP.
Yep.
And you're eating into my stakeout time.
I'll try not to keep you for long.
Stakeout time. That's when we go out and have steaks. She would say that.
Natural. F steak.
Oh. Took me a second. For steak.
Tamba. What's another word that starts with F?
For steak?
Yay!
That said, welcome to the interview room. You have been summoned here to participate in the 9th student interview of your session. Please take a seat.
Seriously? Huh. I thought I'd never get pulled.
It seems as though...
Wait, don't people who get interviewed usually die? Screw this! I don't want to get interviewed!
That is entirely coincidental. Additionally, many of the individuals who have been interviewed remain alive to this day.
Name one.
Hiroaki Nakamigawa.
Name two.
Hasegawa Ken.
It's true.
Fine. But don't ask me anything weird, or I'm leaving.
I'll keep this in mind.
And make sure nobody else comes
No,
in.
but it's actually...
If I'm doing this...
It's actually really cool that she gets an interview, because I feel like she's the character that we have out of the ones that are still here. She's the one I feel like we've spent the least time with.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to get an opportunity to learn more about her.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Tamba
Full
Timers.
security.
I will assure that nobody else comes in.
Good.
Very well. I am going to ask you a series of 10 questions. All I request is that you answer them honestly and succinctly. Can you agree to these terms?
Yep, ready.
Lovely. Your first question is as follows. If you were able to swap occupations or talents with one of your peers, who would it be and why?
Swap occupations with one of my peers. Yeah, that's a tough one, actually. Do they have to be alive, or can they be dead?
The question did not specify, so I'll assume that selecting a dead student is acceptable.
Then... well, definitely not Chiba. That sounds way too stressful. I feel like everyone kind of thinks they want to be a movie star, but it's actually a ton of work being in the spotlight all the time like that.
Q, I want to be a child star.
Yep. You have no idea, Tamba.
Mm-hmm.
Not Chiba.
I
It was
see.
really hard
Not
for her.
Yanagi either. I love those sparkly little figure skater dresses, but there's no point in swapping at all if I'm just taking another sport.
Oh, we're still on the first question. Don't worry.
Take out all the athletes and celebrities. No Nakamigawa, no Atari.
Understood.
Ooh, I bet I would make a really cute superhero. But I don't know if I could do all the stuff Suno did. Toshi's job was really interesting, but that stuff's also kinda gross. There's no way I could do Hasegawa's whole quiz show thing, and I'm way too tiny to be a bounty hunter, so... Is it weird to say I'd swap with Sasaki? I know that's not really like an occupation, but I don't know. I've always really wanted to try being the leader. I think I could do it. People like me, right? I'm charming.
Is that so?
Okay, I know
That's so fun.
I know that Monomaku says, "Is that so?" a lot, but after that question, it's just kind of funny. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at her. She's doing her best.
Yeah!
She is, and we
Plus,
appreciate
I'm being a super great leader right now on this whole note investigation thing. I'm really locking it down. I'm telling you, this
Sure you
stakeout
are,
is going to give me
sweetie.
some big answers. I think I could be a really good leader if I had a shot. So, I'd want to swap with Sasaki.
Admittedly, that is not the answer I expected. but I do find it interesting.
I just think being a student council president or whatever would mean people actually have to listen to me for once. Nobody around here ever listens to me. It's so annoying.
Noted. Your second question is as follows. Do you believe the other students underestimate your efforts and contributions, writing them off while other
nice
theories are
segue.
taken seriously?
Yes! I absolutely do!
Elaborate.
It's exactly like I said. Nobody ever listens to me. They treat me like I'm a moron, but I'm not a moron. And I can prove it too.
They
Let's go
look
back
at
to
me
the
like
first
I'm
trial for a
stupid.
second,
I'm not
okay?
stupid.
Yes.
They look at me like I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. Oh, Tamba.
The Isano one.
I recall.
Here's what the evidence said. Yanagi testified that only Kamimura, Hasegawa, and Isano passed by him. Everyone was throwing out all sorts of names, but Yanagi said it was only those three. That meant the killer had to be Hasegawa or Kamimura, but Hasegawa wasn't covered in blood. Neither was Kamimura, but he had a stash of clothes in the storage room.
And yet, he was innocent.
Well, yeah, but the only reason my idea didn't work is that Yanagi was lying. I could have known that. Nobody did.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. She wasn't really
She's
being...
leaving out the part where she...
Yeah.
So my theory made
She's leaving out the
perfect
part where
sense.
she said Isano was poisoned, even though she very clearly had her head bashed in, so...
Okay, yeah, there's that too.
My theory was the only thing that could have worked, and they still completely wrote me off. Even better, I got yelled at for being mean to Kamimura. How's that fair? I was literally right.
I see.
My theories are perfectly good, and yet nobody ever wants to listen to me. Ugh, it's so frustrating.
I can imagine.
Ugh, it makes me so mad. I have good ideas too. People would actually listen to me if Nakamigawa wasn't around. He steamrolls me every single trial.
He's rather apt.
I can be apt too. Without me, we would never have figured out that Yanagi was lying anyway. So,
I see. Your third question is as follows.
To be
Would
honest,
you have ever done...
to be perfectly honest, I feel like dumb characters are sometimes quite necessary.
Yeah.
Because you need to have somebody to shoot whose arguments you can shoot down.
We need someone to make fun of. No, that's not true.
We make fun of her in an affectionate manner.
That's true.
Like she's like, like Aroha, who's also very dumb.
Mm-hmm. Although Tamba's a lot less villainous than her.
True, but my point still stands.
Yeah.
Gymnastics without your parents' influence? Or would you have stuck to other activities, such as soccer?
well, I mean, I wouldn't have done anything without my parents' influence, honestly. I'd probably be sitting at home on the couch, watching TV and eating snacks and stuff. My mom's the one that
That
always
would have
got
been
me out
totally
moving.
okay.
She used to take me on hikes and stuff all the time when I was a kid. Her and my dad have always paid for my extra activities. Without their influence, I wouldn't really be doing much of anything at all. But I mean, I guess the question was whether or not I'd do soccer instead, right? Like, I wanted to do soccer, but I'm not really built for soccer. I guess it's probably a good thing that my mom pushed me into gymnastics because, like, I'm good at it. And it got me really, really far in life. I'm in the Olympics. It's just...
I would
I
just
just
like
wonder if
to
soccer
remind
would've been fun.
everybody. I would just like to remind everybody while Tamba is doing backflips to explain that what her parents have been doing is totally fine, actually. I would just like to remind everybody that her father choked her.
Simply for saying she might not want to do this anymore.
Yeah! And remember, choking is a good indicator that they will one day murder you. No, I'm not over that.
As
So
you
I'm
should.
not just going to sit here and just let her be like, no, it's all fine. I turned out fine. Loopity doo. It's not. You didn't, darling. You need to be helped, and you need to get away from them.
That's all.
Have you considered pursuing soccer independently now that you are older?
There's no way I'd have time now. Besides, if I wasn't built for soccer before, I'm definitely not built for soccer now, you know? I'm tiny! This is a gymnast's body! I should stick to gymnastics. I'd rather be the best at gymnastics than the worst at soccer, you know?
Even if soccer would be more enjoyable for you.
Yeah, it's not always about me. It's about being the best.
Your fourth question
Did your
is
parents
as
tell
follows.
you that too?
What initially got you interested in theater and drama? What do you like about it?
It might be a bit of a stretch to say I'm interested in theater. I don't go see plays or anything like that. I just think it would be fun to be in a play. My school does 2 plays a year, and they're always really fun to go see.
Yeah, theater's cool.
I was a theater kid in high school. I never got any good parts, but still, I think you'd make a really good theater kid, Tamba.
Yeah.
All of my friends in the
You
plays, they
certainly
really
got
love
the dramatic
doing it.
personality
I
for
just
it.
think it'd be really neat to put on a fun costume and act out a cool story.
Is there a reason you have yet to participate in one of said plays?
I just don't have time. I never have time for anything. I'm always on the clock. If I did the play, I'd either have to slacken school or gymnastics, and I can't do that. It's just kind of disappointing, because, like, if I don't do it in high school, I'll probably never do it at all, you know? It's a lot easier to be in a play in high school than it is to be in a play as an adult.
I see.
I feel like there's lots of stuff I'm kind of missing out on. But I mean, people are missing out on what I've got too, right? I've been to the Olympics. That's a whole lot more than anyone else in my high school can say. I'll recover from missing out on plays and dances and school festivals and stuff when they're 80 years old, sitting at home thinking about how they wasted all of their time. I'll be biting a gold medal.
Most Olympic gymnasts retire in their late teens and early 20s. Does that not mean your time as a gymnast is coming to an end soon?
Oof.
What will you do afterwards?
Well, we'll worry about that if I live that long. For now, I gotta stay focused. Laser focused. Getting out of here is the biggest priority. I've still got lots of juice left in me. I can keep going till I'm 30.
And then?
And... I don't know. Stop asking me hard questions.
I just really want to pick up this girl and give her to better parents. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, for real.
Ask me something else. I'm skipping this one.
Very well. Your fifth question is as follows. As a gymnast, you are under pressure to stay under a certain weight. Is this healthy for you in the long run?
Of course it is. What's unhealthy about
No,
eating
it's
healthy?
not.
I've got a good
No,
diet.
it's not.
I've always got a lot of energy. I mean, like, it's annoying because sometimes I really want to eat stuff that I know I shouldn't. But it's not unhealthy or anything. I eat well.
I see.
I eat better than the people in here.
Oh
eat,
yeah,
at
poise,
least.
definitely.
What I eat
Yep.
is way too much. Nakamigawa doesn't eat anything at all, and mine just eats meat. None of these people know what a balanced diet looks like. It's about willpower. It's about hearing your body whining about junk food and snacks and telling it no. That's how you get a gymnast body.
This feels almost worse than the ones who talk about how their parents suck and are awful to them. Her parents are awful to her, but she's just playing it off as all fine and normal, and it's actually hurting my soul.
Yep.
That's so.
Yep. Willpower. Willpower and hard work. My mom's been keeping me on track since I was a little kid. That definitely helped. I don't know if I could have kept to it without her help. Willpower's honestly a lot harder than I make it sound. I used to cry all the time when she wouldn't let me eat what I wanted. I was kind of a big baby back then. Nowadays,
Oh,
I get it.
Tamba.
I'm grateful.
I see. Your 6th question is as follows. In your opinion, what students would you view as the least to most comfortable to be around?
Least and most comfortable to be around. Honestly, this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but I think one of the people I used to be the most comfortable around was Nakamigawa. I mean, like, before he started threatening to kill me, he pissed me off all the time and he was super annoying. But, like, I don't know. I felt like I didn't really have to act around him. Like, I could kind of just blow up at him and he wouldn't stay mad at me because he was worse than I was. So it didn't really matter.
I see.
This interview isn't very fun. It's just making me feel really sad.
Yeah.
But, like...
Remember when interviews were fun? Those were the days.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I feel like I have to be better than I am for her. She's a better person than I am, you know? So I feel like I have to be better. For her. But I don't know how. That's kind of why I like talking to Nakamigawa. I didn't feel like I had to be better at all. I felt like I could just kind of be awful for once. And then he had to go and ruin it by threatening to kill me. Jeez.
I see.
Yanagi's fun to hang out with. We have a lot in common since we're both athletes, so that's kind of fun. He's just a really funny guy, honestly. He's kind of toned down all the handsome prince stuff these past few weeks, which, I mean, I get it, but I don't know. I kind of miss the schmoozing. Hanging out with Ojima is like hanging out with a lamp or a chair or something.
You know, Tamba, if you both get out of here, you should really take him up on his offer.
Yeah,
you should go.
for real.
You should go to. He said he could help you, so you should go to his house, and that would be a lot better for you, I think.
Go to his house and never leave.
Yes.
Hanging out with Ojima is boring. He doesn't do anything. He barely even talks. Wada's nice enough to hang out with, but he makes me depressed because his whole thing is just so... I don't know. Depressing. You can always tell he's sad. He's got those big, sad eyes. It's such a downer.
I see.
Aside
He's a
from
sad
that,
little guy.
Is that everyone?
Hasegawa Ken.
Oh, right. I forgot about Hasegawa. It's kind of super easy to forget about Hasegawa, honestly.
Rude.
I love how you're taking personal offense to that.
Am I really that forgettable?
You're not forgettable. I'd never forget you.
Factual, though. How dare you?
You're just making it worse, chat.
I can't believe you've done this.
You guys don't understand how very Ken he is.
Mm-hmm.
We could go into long tangents.
For real.
He's kind of forgettable. We're only really hanging out now because he's my deputy. But like, I don't know. I get the impression he doesn't really like me. I was closer with Kazutoshi, so it's like, I don't know. I feel like when he looks at me, he just thinks about how Kazutoshi and I used to hang out, and yeah, I don't know. I can't really hang out with Hasegawa.
Noted. Your 7th question is as follows. If you could create an ideal world for yourself, what would it look, feel, and sound like? Who would be in it, and who wouldn't?
Whoa, okay. Kind of a big question. Let me think. Okay, well, first of all, I would be a princess. Not a queen, because queens are always evil and stuff. A princess! I would be a princess, and everyone would constantly be bringing me gifts and stuff, and I would have, like, 100 butlers, and they'd all be in, like, bikinis or something.
Excuse me?
Bikinis! Well, I suppose it's different than Celeste's vampire butlers.
Yeah.
Or like,
well, maybe
Mr.
they're girl butlers. Have you ever considered that?
That's true.
little bow ties or something like that.
Oh.
Oh. That's funny.
And bring me cake all
The way that Monoboku just went.
Is there something like that?
Oh.
And they'd bring me cake all the time on those fancy silver trays, but I would never get fat.
Right.
Let's
Right.
see. Who gets to be there? Huh. Whatever. Bring everyone. All of my friends from home and all of my friends from here can all be there, I guess. But I have the power to mute them whenever I want because I've got powers. I'm like a witch princess.
Right.
Wada's adorable, so he can be there. But he has to be in like a little maid outfit or something. And Mai's in a maid outfit too. And those two can stand on either side of my throne.
Big and small.
Perfect. This
Yeah.
is such a cute little world. She's so endearing.
Mini maid and mega maid.
Yep.
I see.
Nakamigawa can handle my complaints department. He's HR or PR or something like that. He can keep Ojima as a pet or something because I have nowhere else to put Ojima. Hasagawa can do my royal taxes or something.
And Yanagi Shigeki.
Honestly, he can just go play. He'd pretty much love living there, right? I mean, what else could he want? We're in a castle and I'm a princess and Hayashi's in a maid outfit. That's basically his paradise too.
Oh my god.
I mean, is she wrong?
Nope.
Is she wrong?
Nope. If anything, the Kamigawa would be Ojima's pet, but okay.
I mean, true.
Yep. Oh my god, I have to use the bathroom again. I'll be right back.
I love this little world. This is such a fun world. Can we be in that world instead of this one? It's so much fun. You're right, Ninja. you guys are cracking me up. You know that? Yes, Sparkles, please do. Please make a comic of this. Oh my god, it would be so cool. I would love a Tomba's World comic. I'd read the shit out of that. Oh, and all the dead characters, they're in the world too. They all have their own little jobs and they're all happy. It's great for everybody. Nobody's dead. They're all just hanging out in Tomba's world and they've all got their little jobs and their little outfits. I'm sure if you got her going, she'd think of something to do for each of them. It'll be so great. Everyone would have so much fun. And we could call it Tomba, friendship is magic. I love this. Good ending. Hi, Bubbles.
Hello.
I was just telling everybody about Tomba's world.
An excellent
Tomba,
place.
friendship is magic.
I drank way too much water.
Tombaland. I love that.
Tombaland. I drank way too much water today.
It's all good.
Romp or something. I don't know.
Romp.
I wouldn't do anything. Like, all day. I'd just hang out and enjoy myself while people did little shows for me. I'd have gestures or something. I'd just be lazy forever and never have to worry about a thing. That's my dream world.
And what of your family?
My parents can live in a nice little flowery cottage a couple kilometers from the palace or something. They can stay.
You don't deserve a
just
cottage.
I mean, in her mind, they do, but we know
Yeah,
better.
well, she's wrong.
Yeah.
She's wrong.
Visit them every now and again. I'm kind of doing my own thing by this point, you know?
Indeed.
So yeah, that's my perfect world.
I was telling chat while you were gone. I think that all of the dead people are also in Tomba's world, and they all have their little roles, and they all have little outfits, and it's very cute.
Aw, I love that.
Sounds
it's lovely.
Thank
you, Tomba.
It's the magical and fantastical royal world of Princess Tomba!
Indeed.
Yay! This makes me feel a lot better.
Hooray! Will that feeling last? I hope.
Let's see. We've got three more questions left.
Question is as follows.
Shoot!
What would you have done if Hiroaki Nakamigawa had died when you pushed him down the stairs?
Oh, okay then. Good times are over.
Okay.
Would you have
then.
confessed?
I guess we're doing this now.
Can I be totally honest here?
Of course.
There's no way I would have confessed. No way! If I confessed, I'd die, right?
It's rather likely.
Then there's no way. If I had actually killed him, I'd try to win. Of course I'd try to win. If I didn't try to win, I'd be dead.
If you did try to win, your peers would die in your place.
Yeah, but I'd be alive.
I see.
They're my friends. I get it. But, like, I've only known these people for, like, I don't know, a month, right? Has it even been a month? I'm not just gonna lay down and die for them.
Yeah, that's something I feel
live.
like a lot of people don't understand, like, in general, with any Danganronpa game.
Yeah.
Like, even the most sympathetic culprits, people are still like, they were still gonna get us all killed. Well, what other choice did they have? Like, if you kill someone, like, by accident or something, most people are not just going to immediately give themselves up to die.
Yeah, for real. And this is also something we really take for granted because of how long it takes to make these games. But yeah, the people in here don't really know each other that well most of the time.
I mean, like she said, we've only been in here for a month.
Yeah. Yeah, it can take us, like, more than a year or sometimes several years to actually see a whole game completed. But in story, they only know each other for a couple days or weeks at most before they start killing.
Yeah, and naturally, when you have a whole life waiting for you back at home, you're not going to choose the safety of a bunch of people you've only known for a month over your own safety, right? And most of the culprits don't actually want everyone else to die.
Yeah, for real.
Nobody goes into the trial being like, yep, I'm going to get executed. Hum-de-hum.
Yeah.
I mean, with some exceptions.
Yeah, for sure. But like that's the thing that nobody really thinks about most of the time. I don't think that, every single culprit is thinking about every single permutation of what could happen and the ramifications of all their actions. I think they're just thinking about, how can I get out of here?
I mean, here's an example. After I had a breakdown over what happened to Harada, I got a bunch of people in chat going, "What TA? He still covered it up. He was gonna get us all killed. What else did you want him to do? Huh?"
Exactly. If it was you probably would have done the same thing. Just saying.
Yeah, for real.
I'm not judging, I swear. Like, I don't judge people that hard unless, they do something really heinous.
We can't all be Satsuki Iranami, okay? We can't all be Satsuki.
Yeah. Nobody does these things out of pure malice. Most of the time they do it out of fear. And that's the thing that we really need to consider much more often than just assuming everyone who commits murder in these games is just inherently a bad person. That's not what this situation is.
I saw this. I've ranted about this before to Bubbles, but I saw a playthrough once where the two reactors just hated on like almost every single culprit just because they were culprits, and it got to be so annoying.
Yeah, at that point, just don't play the game anymore. I don't think this is the type of story for you.
I think they played too much Ace Attorney and thought it was the same damn thing as that.
Oh yeah, it still was messed up, honestly. Yes, it was. But at the same time, what else can one do, really? I don't think most people are just going to confess and then die horribly.
Honestly, if you do just go into the trial knowing that you'll confess and be executed, maybe there's something a little bit wrong with you. Not in like a mean way, but like, for instance, Satsuki. She had like
no sense of self-preservation.
No sense of self-importance either.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's another good point. Most of the culprits in Ace Attorney are grown adults who willingly committed crimes. These are children.
And also weren't in killing games.
Yeah, these are children forced into a game none of them wanted to participate in.
Yeah.
Like you can't just apply the same logic there. It's not comparable. This is an enforced situation. These people are not acting, completely out of their own free will. They are dying horribly. Well, unless we have serial killers, that's true.
Yes, serial killers are an entirely different breed.
Yeah.
That reminds me.
That's a whole other can of worms.
That reminds me. There was one other culprit who went into that trial knowing that she would confess and die, although she didn't confess right away.
Okazaki. Yep.
And she was her own kind of messed up.
Yeah.
But my point still stands.
But at least she had a theme song.
Isn't that what's important here?
Truly.
Want to go home.
I see.
If he'd actually died, then... God, what would I have even done? Okay, so... There wasn't that much time between me pushing him and the fire starting, right? So I gotta keep in mind that whatever I'm choosing to do here, there's a fire going. Indeed.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at what she's saying. Everybody started going con in chat. That's what I'm laughing at. Sorry for the confusion.
Then, okay. It's still dark, so I don't have to, hide his body that well if I'm carrying it around. I think I'd probably try to, drag him down to the incinerator. It's not that far from where we were standing,
it all out
so,
here and now?
I think I can make it. I'm not that weak. I'd chuck him in the incinerator.
If no body was discovered,
what is this, Yandere Simulator?
So I can't just burn him?
You can, but there would be no trial for it. It would not give you the opportunity to escape.
Whoa. So, if you actually hide a body, you can just kill someone and that's the end of it. There's no trial.
I mean, that's never happened before.
Yeah.
Imagine if that did happen. Somebody just disappears and you never see them again. Nobody ever says anything about it.
I don't even want to think about that. That's unsettling.
Odds are some fangin's gonna do it eventually.
Maybe.
Bones? That's fine, right? Incinerators don't incinerate bones, do they?
I believe that is correct.
Yeah, you're thinking of a crematorium furnace.
Yeah, I don't think we have crematoriums in here. I think we just have regular-ass incinerators.
Yep.
Incinerators do not incinerate bones completely.
Okay, so there's still bones to find. Does that count?
Yes.
Okay, So I incinerate him. Is there blood? Like, on the stairs? Where I pushed him?
Yes.
Shit! Okay,
Why are we playing along with this?
maybe I just ignore the blood and pretend I don't know what happened. I mean, nobody knew I was in the stairwell. They'd probably just think it was related to Watari or something, right? And then I'd get away scot-free.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
sure, you totally
But
get
the
away
last thing
scot-free.
Yay, I win! Question mark.
I do is confess.
Also, if
There's
that
no
happens, then assuming Watery still dies, then since Hiraki died first, then it would be Tamba who would be the blackened in that case. Which would mean Hama gets to live. Yay!
There's that, at least.
Yep.
way. If I'm going to die, I'd rather just get killed by another student. Those executions are crazy people stuff. They're painful. There's no way I'd confess.
Noted. Your 9th question is as follows. If you could revive one of the dead students at the cost of one of the
this
living
is an
students,
interesting one.
who would you pick
Ooh.
and why?
Kamimura.
Oh, she didn't even hesitate.
Wow.
Kamimura. Definitely Kamimura. I'd swap water for Kamimura.
Is that so?
I mean, it's nothing personal against Wada, you know? I like him. He's really nice to me. Honestly, I don't think he can handle being in here. I think he'd probably be better off if he had died when Kamimura died. At least then he wouldn't have
Tough
had to
break
lose
for
sooner,
Wada. God damn.
right?
Yeah.
Indeed.
So,
That's a horrifying thought, though. If we swapped Kamimura and Wada's places in Chapter 3. No, I don't want to think about that. Let's not dwell on that. Moving on.
Why is it horrifying? No, I don't understand.
So, yeah.
Moving on, then.
I'd swap Wada for Kamimura.
You can't just move on me! You can't just not explain shit!
If I explain it, you're going to hate everything about it. What I said was, imagine if we swapped Kamimura and Wada in their places.
Yes, I know what you said.
Yes, we know what that means, though, don't we?
Well, they're not going to react in the exact same way. Like, I know Wada is currently starving to death, but, like, he's got an eating disorder. Kamimura didn't have one of those. He had plenty of other problems, but he didn't have that.
I'm talking about the decapitation.
Oh, shit.
That didn't even occur to you.
No, it genuinely didn't.
Yeah, that's what I was talking
sorry.
about.
I was born stupid.
It's okay. You see what I mean
Anyway,
now, though.
Yeah, nobody deserves to be decapitated.
Yeah. Like, what I was saying was, what if, like, Okazaki used Wada as bait for Manami and then killed them both in that chapter? With all the same methods that we saw.
That would be pretty rough on Manami, that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Is there a
We've been
reason
thinking
you've
too hard
chosen
about
Kamimura
That's what I was saying.
Kazutoshi in particular?
I mean, I just miss him, I guess.
Aww.
I don't know. Watari wouldn't want to come back, so not her. Isuno and Sasaki, I didn't really know them that well. I don't think I'd be able to see Chiba without just feeling way too guilty. I barely knew Harada at all. I didn't really talk to Hama all that much, and I think Kamimura might have hated me, but I didn't hate him.
He did.
I meant it when I said that. I really didn't hate him. Honestly, it sounds stupid because we were always fighting, but like, I think he was honestly probably one of the only people in here I can say was my friend.
Oh.
Wada for Kamimura. Final answer.
Dang.
No, Tamba.
Noted.
If it meant anything, I don't think he hated you either.
Yeah.
Your final question is as follows.
You know what's ironic?
Why?
What? What?
I could just disappear and nobody would care, huh?
True. True.
He was wrong. He was wrong.
He sure was.
Do you think you've survived as long as you have? Do you think, or have you been doing anything specific to protect yourself?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I guess maybe it's because of Mai. I hang out with Mai a lot, right? So, I mean, nobody really wants to mess with her. And now I'm not hanging out with Mai anymore, so... Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God. Am I going to die?
Mai,
I'm definitely gonna die. Oh God.
You're not going to die.
So gonna die.
Well...
No. I'm not gonna die.
Tamba.
Actually, because I'm gonna figure out who wrote that note. Or like, I'm gonna figure out that it was Nakamigawa, I mean.
And then?
And then, well, and then I'll tie him up or something. Until someone else kills somebody who isn't me. And then I'll go home. I'm not dying in here. I'm not gonna kill anybody, but like, you're crazy if you think I'm just gonna die in here and be okay with that.
Oh, Tamba.
Is that
Wow.
it? Can I go now?
I suppose that's all the questions I had for you today. Thank you for participating in the 9th student interview of the session. You may now return to your daily activities.
I plan to. Jeez. Bye.
Goodbye.
Hey, remember when we first met, Tamba? When she was having her little interview, she was freaking out so much. It like to the point where it was concerning.
Yeah, for real.
Now look.
Mm-hmm.
She's panicking again.
Not good.
Look! You can see the little ponytail sticking out.
Oh my god. I didn't even see.
No, there it is. Just peeking out. little blonde ponytail.
That's
funniest shit I've ever seen.
well done. I told you.
I love it.
No.
Ah, this stupid keyboard.
Not flattering. Why is my line work so sloppy today?
Oh, it jumped!
Tamba.
Oh, hey!
Seriously.
Austin!
Seriously. You're stalking me now.
I wasn't stalking you. I just happened to be passing by.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Passing by the art room. A thing that you definitely do all the time.
You don't get to decide who can and can't come to the art room. I can be in here if I want.
You're only here to spy on me, though.
I'm not. I can be in here whenever I want.
Enough of this shit. I'm so sick of you trying to pin all this stupid fucking nonsense on me. How many times do I have to tell you that I didn't do anything before you fucking buy it? I have nothing to do with that note!
Then what are you even doing sneaking around up here all alone?
I'm not sneaking around. I'm drawing. I'm designing the clothes that you wanted me to make for you. Because despite you treating me like shit for days, I'm still working on this for you. Because I'm not a fucking asshole like you are. And I know that when you get over this, you're still gonna want it. So I'm being good to you. You're welcome.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Look.
You could have just had this ready just in case I showed up.
Oh my...
Tamba, really?
Tamba.
You are fucking unreal. I'm leaving.
What fun we are all having today. What a fun fox hunt.
Yep.
God.
Oh, no.
Please.
What a...
Come on.
Yeah.
Now I just feel sad every time we cut back to him.
Yeah.
Huh? Monomoko?
Wada,
What are you doing here?
you seem to be struggling.
Why would you give us this? The flower. You let every other plant die. Why'd you keep this one alive?
Yuri!
It seems to be dying.
Yuri the
regardless.
lily!
I know it is.
Oh no.
There's no sunlight down here. There's nothing I can do about it. It's doomed to die here, no matter what. It can't survive.
Yuri! Ah! What the fuck?
Wada,
What?
I'd
What?
like to propose
What is
a deal
happening?
with you.
Oh, what?
Why is everything all staticky? Why is the color gone?
I don't know. What is happening right now?
I'm so concerned.
I
What's
I thought my stream broke for a second.
what the fuck was that?
Huh?
No, it
I'd
happened.
like
I
to
saw
help
it too.
you, if you'd allow me.
What do you mean?
I'll take the lily outside.
What?
Your lily. I'll take it outside.
Yuri?
To the surface. It'll survive if I do that.
But-
My only condition is that I can never, ever bring it back. You'll never see it again, but it will survive.
Oh!
Did you turn my power off?
Wada. Yes or no?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Understood. Goodbye.
Wait. What?
Okay! So,
I did not
So
see that coming.
So Monomoku decided to be nice and took Yuri the lily out to the outside so it can live.
Yeah.
That's very nice of you,
Yeah.
Monomoku.
You feeling okay? You're looking kind of rough.
Right. I'm
Oh,
good.
and now his concussion
Yanagi.
is coming back?
Just
Isn't
ever
one thing
so
around here,
slightly
it's another.
dizzy.
Your head acting up again?
Possibly.
Maybe it was too soon to have you up and walking around. Come on.
Huh?
We're going back to the med bay. Just for tonight, if you're lucky.
My, truly, I am.
Yeah, you're fine, I know, come on.
Right.
I've had it with this shit!
Huh?
She's following me around now, Takeshi. She's stalking me. I mean, what the hell is she even looking for? What did I do to her? I've been good to her. What the hell would I have to gain from fucking with her?
Right.
Oh, hold on. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Wait, no. What's up? You look bad. Takeshi, seriously, are you okay? Do you
Oshima?
need to leave?
I hurt Ken.
What?
Ken. I hurt him. I was spaced out, and I hurt him.
But, wait, you don't hurt people when you're zoned out. What are you even talking about?
I grabbed his arm.
Well, that's not so
hard. I hurt him.
Okay, just
You
breathe.
know, it's interesting.
Hmm?
Hiroaki came in here all guns a-blazing, yelling about Tamba, but as soon as he sees that Ojima's not okay, he drops all that and goes to help him.
Yeah.
We'll figure this out. Just stay grounded for now, and we'll figure this out.
Yeah, it's okay.
Right.
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay, Ojima.
Yeah, he really just switches gears when he knows the situation is not just about him.
Yeah, I really like that about him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's this?
Lily Part 2.
Dr. Kuneyasu.
Hey.
Different background.
Oh, we're
Don't think
outside.
we've ever been out. Yeah, I don't think we've ever been outside before. Look at that.
You usually don't come outside.
There's like
I
trees
know.
and shit.
Weird to think that it's almost over.
Indeed. This likely won't go on longer than a few days.
And then it's on to the next one.
Right.
Yonakura wants to use the lab as the next setting. Honestly, I think that's pretty stupid.
The lab? Where would we go?
No idea. The lab's not built for a killing game. It isn't bugged, it isn't stacked, it's completely useless as a killing game setting. The only thing it has going for it is that there's enough bedrooms for everyone.
I thought Dr. Yonakura was insistent on the killing game taking place in a school setting, though. Surely a lab setting wouldn't have the same effect.
I don't know. I can't keep up with her anymore.
Who cares about her
What brought
anyway?
you onto this project in the first place?
Huh?
I struggle to wrap my head around your motivations.
What do you mean?
You have a child at home. How can you encourage the murder of children as a father?
Asking the real questions here.
Fucking question.
I don't understand.
It's different. These aren't my kids.
But if they were...
Really? Really? Pause it for a second. Okay, so by all accounts, this guy seems to be a fairly decent dad. He's got a daughter. He talks about her occasionally. He seems to care about her. But it's so obviously, if anything happened to her, he would be upset, wouldn't he?
Obviously, yes. If to the point that his kid was being threatened.
Yeah, but if it's other kids, if it's other people's children, then it's all fine because it's not his daughter.
I'm not going to specify because spoilers are involved, but if you've ever seen Elfen Lied, then he really reminds me of what was his name? Dr. Kurama.
You'll have to tell me more about that later.
Yeah, if anyone who watches this, if you know, you know.
But it's crazy because like everyone else's kids are fair game, but not his. Isn't that so hypocritical?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that so hypocritical?
Yeah. Yeah, but like the way he says it too.
I struggle to wrap my head around your motivations.
What do you mean?
You have a child at home. How can you encourage the murder of children as a father? I don't understand.
It's different. These aren't my kids.
But if they were?
Come on, dude. Come on.
Dr. Yonakura included her own child in the killing game.
And yeah, let's never forget about that.
Never. We will never, ever, ever let her live that down. Ever.
I struggle to see why you think she wouldn't include yours as well.
And even besides
What are we
that,
even still doing here?
And yeah, he doesn't even answer the question.
Even if your daughter is always perfectly safe and never goes into a killing game ever, you think that she won't find out someday what her dad's been doing?
Yeah. Oh, that's...
Imagine how she would feel if she found out that her dad, who loves her, was doing this to other kids.
I know
Do you
I've...
think she'd be understanding because at least she wasn't hurt?
I know I've said a lot about the staff involved in this killing game. and I will probably continue to do so. But, dude, please, don't do this. You know this is not right.
Yeah, do something. Stage a rebellion. You get up, overthrow the heads, and we can still save them.
There's still 7 of them left.
Yes, we can. You can still redeem yourself and be somebody that your daughter would be proud of.
Yeah.
What do
Wouldn't
you
you
mean?
rather
You said you
be
wanted out.
be the kind of dad that she could? Wouldn't you rather be the kind of dad that she could be proud of, instead of being somebody who throws other children to the wolves? Wouldn't that be so much better?
Yeah. Just, there's got to be something you can do.
Yeah.
What are you even still doing?
Bubbles and I were talking just the other day. Sorry, I know I've been yapping too much.
It's okay.
We were talking such the other day. No, I've heard some stuff about how apparently some of them don't actually want to be there, but even so, as Bubbles has told me, they're all still just as complicit in the end, aren't they?
I guess it really depends. I don't know. No, I know he's not being genuine here. It sounds really like he's just giving an answer. Like he doesn't even want to have this conversation.
Yeah, but even so,
we just analyze the answers that they actually give.
Even so.
Yeah. Like,
I remember, Bubbles, you were saying just yesterday that you would never be able to forgive any of them. You were saying that. Don't act like you weren't.
I know. I haven't read Staff's side. I can't judge too hard. It's just a lot of complicated emotions I have, because this game is so good, I don't know how to feel about a lot of it sometimes. You know, are you, like, what is your reason for being here, my guy? You don't want to be here. I know you don't.
You can still do the right thing.
Yeah.
It's never too late. We said that before and we meant it. You can still be the hero.
Do you mean?
You can still...
You said you wanted out of here, right? That you wanted to end this whole thing? So why haven't you done it? What are you still doing here? And yet you make it sound like leaving is simple.
I love when the game gives us, like, an actual answer to our questions directly.
I'm heading back inside. Yonakura's gonna want to know why you turned the bug transmission off. You'd better think of something to tell her.
Right.
Oh, it fritzed out. How's that?
It broke.
Still unfortunate.
The moment you accept that there's nothing you can do about a situation, that's when you let the situation continue. You start looking for solutions. You don't just accept that it's completely unavoidable.
What do you mean, chat? What do you mean, chat? What do you mean it's not an option? What do you mean he can't do anything?
They're saying it's about Staff's side.
I know what they're saying, but I don't know. Not to be mean, but it sounds a little defeatist to just throw up your hands like that.
Yeah.
I don't have context. I shouldn't be blabbing, but even so.
Yeah. No, I don't want to read it is the problem. Okay, that's not fair.
Look, it's Ken. Let's watch this. Shut up. Let's just forget about Staff Side and let's watch Ken.
No,
hey, Kenny?
I do want to clarify, like, I will at some point probably at least try and read Staff Side. It's just a difficult read.
I'm
I've
not
heard.
gonna. I know.
I'm not gonna make you.
I know he's not. It would be too much for me. I would not be able to handle it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah.
Let's play the damn episode already.
Yeah.
Hey, Kenny.
Oh no, is he talking to? Oh no. Oh.
Are you going to be okay, Bubbles? Are you going to be okay?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Sorry it's taken me so long to come by. I just don't really believe in all this stuff. Honestly, even now, I don't really think you can hear me, but but maybe I just need to talk, I guess.
Talking is good.
I don't even know where to start with how much has changed since you died. I'm not the same person anymore. Not even close. I spend every day sitting in my room thinking about what I could have done. What I could have... If I had just been there when she... God, there were so many things I wanted to say to you.
I know.
You were the only person in this place I felt like I could talk to. I could talk to you about anything. Anything that wasn't you. You never wanted to talk about you. You never let me talk about you. But now, I mean... You can't really stop me. You were so smart. I never got to tell you that. You were so smart, and it was so impressive to me how willing you were to learn. Whenever we were in the chem lab, I couldn't even study. I would just watch you work. I couldn't focus on anything but you. God. I don't even know how to describe you. You were smart, yeah, but you were funny too. I know nobody else thought that. They thought you were blunt, but I mean, I don't know. You made me laugh. You always made me laugh. Nobody else does that. You were interesting to talk to. You could hold conversations really well, and I mean, you didn't even really have to. I liked talking to you, but I liked just sitting there too. I liked just hanging out in your room. I just liked spending time with you. I miss you so much. I can't even begin to. I don't belong here without you. Never belonged here in the first place, but when you were here, I could handle it. You were so stubborn. You'd push back on everything, even if it was for your own good. I didn't get it. I didn't understand why you wouldn't let me help you. I mean, I've been thinking about it, and I feel like I get it now, but back then I wanted to help you so badly. I wasn't trying to make you feel helpless. I wasn't trying to make you feel dependent. I wasn't trying to make you feel like you couldn't take care of yourself. When you needed help, I felt like I was a bad person if I didn't step in. Like I was neglecting someone I was supposed to be looking out for. Someone
It's okay. You can say
Everything is worse without you. I really, really mean that.
You were
had
loved.
so much I wanted to tell you.
Really were. And I hope you know that, wherever you are.
It's like nobody else even talks about you anymore. I guess that's our own fault. I mean, we didn't really talk to anyone most of the time, but it just... The fact that I'm the only one who still thinks about you makes me feel so... I guess I don't really know how I feel anymore. I feel like everything's my fault. I feel like you'd still be here if I hadn't taken my eyes off you. I was right there. I was just across the hall while you were... I could have watched Okazaki die 1,000 times, and it wouldn't have been enough. I don't think you can hear me, really. I don't. But if there's any chance that you can, then... Please. I just need you to know how sorry I am. I need you to know how much I cared about you. Please.
Bubbles?
Give me a second.
Bubbles. It's okay.
It's
It's okay.
It's just really funny because, like, you know, we joked a lot about how Ken is my self-insert, but
Yeah.
like,
It's
no,
okay.
I've been there too. I'm still there. It's when you actually have a best friend with a serious chronic illness, all that really hits differently.
Yeah. It does.
I'm okay. We're almost done here.
Nagawa, hey, you up here? Nagawa, hey, are you?
What on earth?
What the hell? What the fuck?
What?
Uh.
Okay then.
Hello, students. Please gather in the
No
auditorium for
time to
school
process
assembly.
that. It's motive time, people.
Okay then.
This announcement will be followed by an alarm to ensure all students are awake and
Oh,
present.
this again.
It will then repeat until all students have gathered.
Oh God, I hate this alarm.
Here we go again.
Right on schedule. 3 days after the last murder.
This announcement will be followed by an alarm to ensure all students are
What else
awake
could you
and present.
possibly stick us with?
At least everyone's showing up faster this time.
Except Wada.
And Yanagi.
Where are they?
Yanagi's in the med bay.
Bubbles,
Someone
I
might have
just
to go
keep
get him.
thinking. No, I keep thinking. You know what I'm thinking now?
What?
I can go louder than the alarm.
What?
I can go louder than the alarm. Ah. No, she's not here.
Oh.
Honey, I still miss her.
I'll grab
Hello,
them.
students.
Sorry for.
Please gather in the auditorium for school assembly.
Don't worry
This
about it.
announcement
We're still
will be
waiting on
followed by an
Shugo.
alarm to ensure all
I'm
students
so
are awake and
tired.
present.
Yeah,
It will
seriously.
then repeat until
Do
all
we
students
need
have
to be
gathered.
doing this at midnight?
Sorry. We're here.
Okay, so
Thank
what
you all
torture
for
device
gathering
do you have
on such
mixed up
short
for us
notice.
this time?
As some of you seem to have anticipated, I've called you here today to discuss your next motive.
Just get it over with. How bad can it be?
Probably really bad.
You know, they usually don't have motives in Chapter 5.
Yeah, they really don't.
Don't say that.
Because usually
It's going to be
usually the antagonist is on some antagonist shit and nobody cares.
Yeah,
bad.
I'm expecting something
It's-
really bad.
I mean, clearly somebody's still on some antagonist shit. Let's see. We had Hiroaki getting drugs. We had that note to Tampa, and just now somebody dumped a bucket on Mai. What the hell is that about?
Yeah, let's stop stalling. What are we dealing with this time?
If you say that,
I don't even think I care anymore.
I care.
Just announce the motive, please.
I won't waste your time then. Until the next killing takes place, all power to the medbay will be cut off.
Just to the med bay? That's a bit lame.
Oh, I get it.
What?
Look at the title.
What?
You can't see it on stream, but if we just take a look at the title real quick. Decomposition effect. Oh wait, hang on. My bad. Sorry. Hang on. Decomposition effect.
Are the cold lockers in the med bay?
I believe they are.
Shit! They're just gonna let them rot?
That's absolutely repulsive.
That's gonna be so. It's gonna smell so bad in there, and I'm not even sure if that's hygienic.
It's not.
Can you get?
What? Who
Are
cares?
we all gonna catch diseases?
No, you don't get diseases from bad air. That is a discredited theory. But this is the psychological effect that is just horrendous. And yeah, this is like desecration of the dead while we're at it.
So we won't be able to turn on the lights in the medbay. What's the big...
The cold lockers.
Mm-hmm.
Ken,
You can't
don't
do
freak
that.
out.
You can't.
Oh no,
As of
he's
now,
freaking
the
out.
power has already been turned off.
You can't.
I still don't know why
Ken,
we
please.
should care.
The smell, for starters.
Oh god. You're right.
You can't do that.
I have nothing else to report. If you'd like to end the motive, you know what to do. Goodbye.
Wait.
Oh, Ken's in bad shape.
No.
He doesn't like this.
No, God.
If we're smart, we'll go seal up those drawers now before the rotting starts.
Just shut up.
Hey, before anyone
Bubbles.
leaves.
Bubbles.
What?
Did I know I told you, but I haven't told chat. I have a massive fear. I have a fear not of dead bodies, but of dead bodies that are just left and like or are gotten rid of and never get to go in graves, never get given back to their families.
Mm-hmm.
That just fucks me up. In every Danganronpa game, I always convince myself after the game, all the bodies are somehow able to be given back to their families for proper burial. If they're just letting them rot, they can't just rot in the medbay. That's not fair. They were people. We knew them. We loved them.
This is probably a stupid question to ask 5 chapters in. What the actual fuck is wrong with the people behind this game?
They have to give them back at least. I hope they're planning on giving them back after everything is over.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, do you need a second? Like,
they have families. I don't want their families to be left wondering forever. They have people who love them. Even please, they can't just be left there to rot. They can't. Review and not. No, you're not helping. No, there has to be some way to give them back. There has to be. The cold lockers were fine for the game, but if they're just gonna let them rot, those were people. No. Please tell me they'll give them back. Please. Please.
guys, this is an actual fear that she has. Don't mess with this, please.
Please, they have to give them back. They have to give them back. This can't be like Squid Games where they all go into an incinerator. That was so horrible.
Okay, yeah, I think maybe we should stop for today.
Let's finish the video. Let's at least finish the video.
Yeah.
I went up to the art room tonight looking for Nakamigawa.
Okay, and?
And when I opened the door, it dumped a bucket of gasoline on me.
Oh, that was gas! Oh, Jesus.
That's even worse. What the fuck?
Where did you get gas from? Oh, wait, no, we have a workshop for that.
Oh.
Another door trap. Creative.
Whoever the fuck set that, I'm going to find you. Keep sitting pretty.
They're gonna give them back, right?
Stop
Bubbles? They
looking
have
at
to
me.
give them back.
I don't need to. Try to hurt her. See what happens.
I'm gonna go back to bed.
I agree that we should seal the drawers.
Thank you. Glad to see someone in here finally using some logic.
Just leave them there.
Come on, let's go find something we can use.
Fuck. Please.
Ken, I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, I think we're done for now.
I thought you said we should. I thought chat was saying we should do all of it.
You're having a panic attack right now. We can't. This is not.
I'm
No.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Stop. Don't
I'm
apologize.
sorry.
Don't apologize. This is like a big deal for you. It's okay, really.
It's a stupid thing to be afraid of.
Stop. It's not. It's a real fear you have. It's okay. Whew.
Okay. They're gonna be okay, right? You have to give them back. You have to give them back. I know you're evil. I know you've done so much, but you have to give them back.
Yeah.
Please give them back. Just let the families have that closure, please.
Mm-hmm.
Let them have a resting place where people who love them can go and visit them and they can rest in peace. Don't just throw them away like garbage.
Yeah.
They're not garbage, please.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can pause for now. It's okay. Thank you guys for understanding. Like, this is a big deal for her, really.
Deep breaths. Okay. I'm just not gonna think about it anymore. Not gonna think about it. What do you think otherwise?
Yeah, let's think about other things instead. Like, this is a pretty serious series of events we're dealing with here. For one, we had the threatening note, we had the box of drugs, we had Ojima's concerns about hurting Ken, and now we had someone dumping a bucket of gasoline on Mai.
Yeah, who the fuck's doing all this? Why? Why would they do this? It's so mean.
It's very, very concerning. I don't know why we're going to these extremes to try and mess with people.
It can't be that somebody is secretly evil.
No, but they've got something else going on, I'm sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's not Ojima. No, Ojima wouldn't do that to Hiroaki.
No.
The fact that Hiroaki is involved means Ojima is not considered a suspect. He wouldn't give him his drugs. He knows that Hiroaki has a problem with them. No, I don't care if he zones out.
Zoning
I
out,
don't care
like,
if he's
like,
you don't write notes when you're zoned out.
You don't do any of this when you're zoned out. Grabbing people's one
He
thing.
grabbed Ken's arm a little too tight. Big deal. That's not the same thing as this.
Yeah, this is a lot more serious.
A lot more serious.
Yep.
We need to find this person before anything happens.
Yeah.
We need to make sure they don't do anything.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys have anything else you're looking forward to this month? I actually do. I am going to try and complete something this month, and it's streaming
He's been
related.
working on it really hard. Working on it really hard, and he's really anxious to show all of you. He's really excited.
Yeah. It's well, you'll see when it's done. Yeah, I think we're probably going to call it for today. I know you guys said you wanted to keep going, but thank you for understanding.
Probably something.
This is a little too much for us.
They're probably saying that because like something really important happens.
Yeah. But we'll catch up. It's fine.
Yeah, there's always next stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not gonna think about it. Not gonna think about it.
Why don't I give us something nicer to enjoy before we leave? Hold on.
Okay. Why is this a ritual now?
Because we need it after all the pain and heartbreak.
Okay.
Hold on, let me find something.
Not too long.
No. Let me find something. I don't.
Oh, we've seen the Tetro out of context videos.
Yeah.
I've shown them to Bubbles. They're great.
Yeah, those are fun.
Mm-hmm. We look at all the fan stuff. We really like this game.
Yeah, if there's a
I know it doesn't seem like it sometimes, but we do. We love it very much.
The reason why we get so upset is because we're so invested in all this. Like, I wouldn't be getting upset if I didn't care. Also, yeah, here's something we can enjoy.
Look at the cuties.
Yeah, here, have this instead of all the heartbreak.
So cute. I love them.
Yeah.
Aw. Thank you.
Yeah, I think this is where I'll end this stream.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
so you guys can enjoy this while we close out.
Mm-hmm.
But in all seriousness, thank you all so much for coming today.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. I hope to see you all again next time we do this. And I'll have more videos for us when we do. Because I think we need it.
Yep. I'm glad you I'm glad you all enjoyed our stream.
Yep. Hope you all have a great day.
It was nice. It was nice hanging out with all of you.
Yep.
Both the old and new faces.
Yep.
I hope you'll come back next time.
Yep. See you guys later.
Bye.
Hope you have a good day. See you around.